Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.
We hustle, but the night we know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
I keep well by my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
We hustle, but the night well by my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when
Thank
I
y'all
was not
for joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to put myself on the screen and I forgot to unmute myself. Actually, can you turn that light down just a little bit? And that might be why I'm looking hella pale today. How are y'all doing? That's too much. You can see me right there. Turn up just a little bit. There we go. Thank you, production assistant. How is everybody? Look, we running late to work. The workers not here. They late for work. So am I, but we finna get it cracking tonight because, yes, this is a drag season. I hope that you have already pressed the like button. And today is a wine type of night or cool beverage, or if you drank, or get your sparkling cider and a snack, okay? I'm going to try to keep this live as short as possible, but ciao. I know y'all been dragging for 3 days from Sunday, Monday, and today is Tuesday. So I know y'all is ready to drag here. And today I'm finna let it happen. Okay. We got a lot of business to cover. So as I'm doing roll call, I hope that you are getting your cool beverage, whether it be water, whether it be wine, whatever makes you feel fine. Go ahead and get that and press the like button while you're sitting here. Also, as we do the housekeeping, I admonish you to please join the channel, because guess what? I am about to schedule a Queendom Nights for tomorrow night. And you say, what is a Queendom Nights? That is our after dark. Topic is called Booty Talk. So usually the membership for After Darks is $9.99, but I'm going to be nice for the holiday. So for tomorrow, it is my $4.99 and up members. So get on in the membership if you want to talk dirty with the princess. My special guest will be Roxy's Lady Lounge and Lavon's Library. I haven't asked my boo to come yet, so Debnair, but we're going to have a good time talking about all things dealing with your bootay, okay? And I see that now I can gift memberships. So if I could see how to do that, I might gift a membership before the end of the show. Or if you are in the blessing business, not only you can bless me, which I will tell you how to do it, you can also do the super chat button, gift memberships to other people. So that's something new I didn't know about, or just went up on my page, and you could do that as well. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you now and tell you later, you can support the channel by joining a membership. You can support the channel for free by subscribing. Please keep subscribing and sharing and liking the video. Also, you can give it to me monetarily. Of course, I love a good Cash App because it comes directly to me. But if that's not your zhuzh, I also have Apple Pay, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat, Zelle, and of course the Cash App. So now that I've done that, let's do a roll call to get y'all up in here. Hey, Sister Janet. My daughter Nola Reeds is in the building. Hey, Kimmy Nicole. Hey, Miss Weedy Pooh. Okay. Uni Boo is in the building, and I know she finna cut up because she been cutting up all week. Okay. Shirley Franklin, how are you doing? Sunshine is in the building. Hey, Miss Marva. Okay. She said yes for the Queendom Nights and everybody that is out in the Palace Garden watching. Just make sure that you wipe your feet and have some good housekeeping, okay? Hey, yes. Hey, Venice. And look, celebrate Kimmy for renewing her membership. You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the House of the Princess. She's in the bushes still working. What is you working overtime? Ain't it like 6 o'clock? Okay. I guess we finna cut up, and I know you finna cut up in these jets. Okay. So, as you know, look, I'm gonna get started. Where's my notes? Like I said, my peoples is late for work, but they're gonna be in here. They told me ahead of time they was gonna be late for work. And also you keep Miss Mace in prayer. She keep having weather problems. New York is not ready for winters like Chicago and blizzards and carrying on. Okay. And so she be having problems too. So it's hard for them. Okay, let me upgrade your face. Okay. Hey, Choco Chip, ain't seen y'all in a minute. So they'll be trickling in here. It's 3:50 p.m. Wednesday. Happy hump day for moi. Okay, so you got another like hour and a half of work. Okay. So we're gonna laugh you all the way out the door. Okay. Cut up is my middle name this week. Yes, God. I'm just gonna get right into it, okay? And like I said, my peoples, they're gonna come in and get it cracking. I'm gonna even let them backtrack because I know they ready to drag. Okay, so of course the episode starts where it ended, where Mia is sitting in her boudoir talking to Peter on the cell phone. Of course, this is a setup by production because nobody talks to each other that way. It's not set up like that. So Mia and Peter are talking, and he says, "Oh yeah, is Wendy there?" And she's like, "Yeah, you want to speak to her?" And he was like, "Yeah, just tell her I got beef with her." And he was like, "Okay." Now, of course, when he said he had beef with her, I didn't think nothing about it. You hear Peter talk like that all the time. When people say, "I got beef with somebody," like if you put some bass in your voice, that means you want to beat somebody's ass or something like that. But he didn't do that. He just like, "I got beef with her." And I really think that if he really had a problem with Wendy, that man knows how to call up Wendy and or her husband himself, and he would have solved the problem. I doubt that he would have went through Mia for that. And I had meant to reach out, just a side note, because I do know a manager of Bar One, and I still might reach out to ask him about this certain situation and how that stuff goes down. But yeah, I'm gonna get some inside tea on that if I can. And in the meantime, look at Sean Ray is renewing as well. Hey girl, hey. You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the House of the Princess. Right on top of that lazy hour work, playing pretend over. Yeah, just walk to the file cabinet and walk back. Yeah, while you packing your bag to go. Patricia Thelma was messy for that. Ooh, we already started. Okay, so the next part it cuts away to Ashley found a house. But as we saw last episode, she also said she's stalling. Okay, I've never seen people with plenty of money really have such a hard time finding a house, especially if you have certain parameters in place. It's just everybody's buying $1 million houses over there in the DMV. Isn't it weird? Okay, they just shaking it down like that. And I would be to think that you're buying it in LLC, you're buying a multi-million dollar house. It shouldn't take nothing for you to say, I want this house, and make sure that don't nobody else put a bid on it and you keep that house. But who are me to judge? So Ashley found this house. It is $1.5 million. And I don't see what the fuck the point of even mentioning this was, except for maybe it was a storyline. So she sat up there and told you, said, oh, I found a house. And then they cut away to her, oh, this house is so wonderful. Oh my God, it's perfect. So did you put an offer on the house? No. And then, she wonders why people don't believe her and Michael are getting divorced because you do stupid shit like that. And then she's like, well, I couldn't put an offer on the house because it's not going to be available until July, or they're not moving out until July, and I'm trying to be moved by June. Girl. Okay, girl. I know people that if you give them enough money and tell them to get the fuck up out this house, that's what they're going to do. So that for me, again, I just didn't get it. And so also we cut away. They ask about Michael and how he feels about it. And again, she says, was Michael is acting more difficult and he doesn't want to be, co-parenting other. First of all, Michael Darby is old as Methuselah. Okay, he told your ass that he didn't want to have no kids with you. His kids are older than you, ma'am. But you weaseled your way into getting the kids that you need. And it's funny, I just thought about TLA did a story a week or two ago, and he talked about us women real bad. But he said, women, they don't want you. They want the money and they want the resources and their baby. And the baby keeps the money and the resources going. And in this case, I guess it's true. Um, Go, Ashley. Go ahead and get that money, okay? You really deserve it for having sex with that old ass man. But you can't expect for him to not want to take care of these kids when he old as hell. He old enough to be their great grandfather. Like, ma'am, you need another nanny, okay? Another Delilah, whatever. Yes, it's a fake storyline. It's probably taking long because she need that sign off. That too. I ain't like to tell my business. And if I do, I'm locked up in bed. Hey, Red Label. Hey, scooting around here. Okay. Now, I don't know why Pennywise thought that Schmeagle from the Lord of the Rings wanted to. But she told her no. He told her no. But it's his fault because he didn't get the vasectomy in the first place. And he nutted up in her. So he know when you have a few kids, you already know how this works. Now maybe he thought his penis was made of dust and all that and it didn't work, but somehow it did. And they got a baby, okay? Brenda's got a baby. She got two of them and she's got the bag. Twin, are you ready? You ready? Okay, y'all put y'all Gemini signs in the chat and your drinks in the chat and your hair wigs in the chat for my twin, Miss Mase Marow, turning whores into housewives every day.
At least trying to. At least trying to. How you doing?
Look, you gonna make me go grab a black wig while y'all was here talking, okay?
How you doing?
Good, and you? How's the
Doing
weather treating
okay.
you over there?
I love the cold. I'm waiting for the snow. Hey, everybody.
I thought it snowed up there.
No, not here. Well, up further upstate, like in Buffalo, New York, it snowed. They had it bad. I think
Okay.
a couple of people died. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking you going through the ringer. I'm like, oh my God.
No, it's not. We stay dry over here, like down like in the Bronx where I'm at. We usually stay. We don't get too much. Once in a
Stay
while.
dry like a certain amount of people.
Are we talking about dry Mia? Hey,
Y'all is cut down. I can't wait for Shady to make it up here. Okay. Oh, we got a new people. Mr. Omar came. Hey, welcome to the House of the Princess.
hey,
Yes,
Mr.
God from
Omar.
over there. It's Chef Don Don's channel. So look, I just talked about Ashley and her DMs. Giselle said, what's going on in her DMs in that house. Do you have any comments about that?
Well, the DMs that she's getting because now she done got rid of Michael. I think Ashley's going back to loose booty. That's what she said. Hey, she's doing what she have to do. She's going right back on to loose booty because what confused me a little bit though, I'm not going to even hold you. What confused me was when Giselle was like she was like they're all going to come, a lot of them. Did she meant that it's a lot of DMs or she got a lot of ex-men's that was coming?
I think a lot of DMs. A lot of
Okay.
DMs.
Okay. I'm like, well, her and Michael probably got a lot of men's in their DM.
Oh, Red Label said he's putting his bid in. Okay.
He want a piece of Ashley?
Mm-hmm. Pennywise finally get men without worms. Oh my God.
Right, them worms. See, because that's why I said my grandma always told me, you mess around with them old men, they're gonna give you worms.
Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so Mia and Jacqueline is up there fighting over toiletries, and that shit was real ignorant. And I feel that Mia did that extra shit for the camera. Bitch, you asked me for toilet paper. Bitch, you asked me for deodorant. Bitch, you asking me for tampons. Now you finna ask me for my mouthwash. And you used my husband's shaver to shave your face and legs that he shaved his balls with. Like, why would you even let her do that if that was the truth? Well, why would she have access? Like, I still have questions. And if she left all that, baby, we got Instacart, DoorDash, Amazon, a concierge. You had all the people running around
I don't
production.
think they had a concierge. I don't think they had that.
You better find one. Okay, y'all rich.
No, what she should have found was a CVS. Well, you should have packed all that stuff before you came. But Mia, this whole show was a frontation for Mia. Mia was like fronting throughout the whole show. Like she was getting loud with her friend, screaming and trying to get a scene. Like everything was, and
But then you notice then they gonna share the shower after you did all that loud shit.
Well, they did say it had two heads, so
I don't give a damn. Twin, we ain't getting in no shower together.
I prefer to take my showers alone.
Mia likes to put down people who don't have much that she pretends to have. But guess what? Oh, I think I saw the good boys chat. They said, well, Jacqueline should have been like, I lent you my mama. You could lend me a toothbrush. Like,
oh wait, that's kind of a lot even for me. And I
she could have paid somebody to go get the little toiletries, you know.
I didn't know why she was treating her friend like that. Mia, like that's not a good look. I didn't like that. That this whole episode for her was like a turn off. Like,
yeah. And she says that not when production tells you not to bring that stuff. Fake. Okay, where did y'all hear that at?
They told them not to bring it?
Right, I didn't hear that. But you better find a way to get it. Like, I got to go out. Look, I'm finna go. Okay, I need something to wash my twat with. It was you gotta borrow tampon stick. Like that was
that's just ridiculous because I'm bringing something. I'm gonna have a toothbrush in my wig, or something. Tell me not to bring it. Are you crazy? I'm pulling washcloths. Oh, that's
you had some stuff in your titties, girl.
But no, but we're gonna have a washcloth. We're gonna probably have two washcloths,
and a pair of socks.
Definitely got the extra socks. I got socks right now, actually. I didn't really need them with this dress, but I thought it would give me a little more bounce for the ounce.
Oh,
So give a little more bounce.
hey, boo.
Hey, so Deb.
After the 6 item, you should have made sure your friend packed the right way. Y'all not gonna do this lady that bad. Like, she didn't have to embarrass her like that.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
the way she embarrassed her talking about the razor for Gordon's balls.
The balls, that was too much.
We would have fought right then and there. Like, you hear me a razor that been on your, even if you said it, girl, like, I don't want Gordon ball razor. And what was I shaving? Let's say, like, what? I'm just confused. There's a lot going on. A lot.
I'm back. All I heard is we was about to fight. I'm like, okay.
No, because how you going to give her your husband's razor that you said he shaves his balls with, and why did you have it? That's what confused me. Like,
that doesn't sit well with me. They look.
And even if it wasn't, why would you say that? You're trying to embarrass me. Like, no.
That is, but I mean, they ain't got nowhere near that much money. Real label. She embarrassed her. No, she didn't. Mia did not have to yell through the whole house to put that girl out there. It was bad enough that it was going to be on camera, but to make sure that everybody in the house know that she shaved herself with the same razor that Gordon shaved his balls, that ain't have nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, like, why Mia? Why do you have his balls razor? Like, what are you doing with the ball razor? Like, why are you traveling to Miami with it? Why are you saying you gave it to me?
Oh my, come with the he said they share men. So what's the difference? Oh. Well, let me go put my pearls on.
Well, that ended that. Okay. So
well, now in the meantime,
anyway, back to her not bringing it. Next time, girl, pack your bag. Bring your stuff. Don't get embarrassed with reason.
For the super chat, it goes to Mace's titties.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to debate about if I want to get them done, but I'm gonna have to get them done because the deflation is serious.
Let's get our titties done at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get my neck done too because I was looking in the mirror and I was like, Giselle, wait a minute. I saw one.
You don't look like Giselle. So.
I saw one ring because that's how it starts. That's the beginning. It starts, next thing I could go to bed and wake up. Wake up. Coil neck.
Look, I'm finna call this person out in the chat talking this shit here. So you saying I came on the trip without some toothpaste. So you saying if I have forgot some things, other than that, that how are you? I want you to call in and tell me what you would do if I had not had all this stuff. How y'all gonna treat me since I didn't have the basic things needed on this trip? I'm just saying, I'm ready. And while we read these chats, let's bring in the best beard on YouTube. He looking cute too today. Hey, Shady.
Hey, y'all.
Shades in the chat.
Hey, Chad. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Mase. Hey, Princess.
We all kind of matching tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, great minds think alike.
The cohesivity. I just made that word up.
Y'all gonna make me drink tonight.
I can't even drink some liquor. I gotta put a turkey in the oven.
Can you give me a glass of wine when you get a chance?
I'm personally waiting till Thanksgiving.
I want some eggnog, some spiked eggnog.
Oh yeah, y'all give to his Jack Daniels fund, okay? Boom. So we buying single razors. I thought a pack of 3. How she know that one was specifically for his balls?
That was like she was just saying stuff. That's what I'm saying. The balls. The words.
No, you gonna drop the. I'm gonna drop the link later. You gonna wait. So what you have to say before we move on? before we move on to this next little scene about Mia fronting Jacqueline off about using tampons in mouth.
But I think you should pay attention to how your friends act in public. Have you ever had that friend that like to show out and try to make things seem a certain type of way in public, but in private they're your best friend? I think Mia was showing
You
out.
know that.
She was over talking her friend. She was bossing her friend around, making her friend like a lackey, and she didn't appreciate that. And we'll see later on down the line, like when people get scorned, they start talking. So I think this is the beginning of the end for Mia and Jacqueline's friendship,
What kind
especially
is
when the
it?
cameras get.
Okay, yeah, she got to check now, so Mia could go to hell. Okay. Mhm.
Is that a Sauvignon Blanc?
Stella Rosa, pink
I
grapefruit.
love Stella
Hmm.
Rosa. Black. Stella
Okay.
Rosa Black.
Me and Gordon have all that money. Why does her face give me Dark Side of the Moon from all? I can't, and I'm lagging
Well,
tonight.
Red Label, I'm here. I'm going to
You need
embody
to brush
Mia.
your teeth.
I'm going to embody Mia and answer it, okay? Because Gordon, he doesn't know that underneath this, I peel this off at night and I turn into something different. So it's just the real me peeking out. Because I know Peter. Peter's my
Mia was doing
brother.
a lot this episode.
That's my brother. Hey, brother.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. Okay, next topic. So in the meantime, while she over there dragging her friends, and you can see Ashley real naked in front of the camera. Meanwhile, Wendy all laid out talking about it's so hot. So I guess they couldn't afford air conditioning either in Miami. It was so hot that her titties was crackling and falling out. And I think she might not have to be careful because those is bald titties. And I don't know how you maintenance those. Other maybe you put some Vaseline on them or something like that. You need somebody to come put their mouth on them. I don't know. Sharice was over there having a hot flash because that's exactly what it looked like. And she was going through it. I'm telling you, Sharice in that confessional and the way she be looking at them people sometimes, she looks like Droopy Dog to me. Okay. It's just the way she looked. Now you tell me if I'm wrong about that. And Mia had to persuade Sharice to stay. She says, well, we got 5 showers. Again, these people act like they've never been poor before. So it's not like you got 15 people sharing the same bathroom. It doesn't make sense. We go from Giselle not wanting to let these women use her toilet to you can't use the same toilet as your best friend. If y'all don't go to hell with that. And also quickly, you see Wendy come downstairs and visit the Grand Dame. And they talk about Sharice. And Karen mentions like, yeah, I'll talk to Sharice. I'm open to, seeing what she's about. But I told her at the party, not in this environment. We can meet at Starbucks. So, right around the corner, and I'll walk my dog, and I'll get my matcha and be gone with your ass. Shady.
I don't think that we should take that moment seriously in the airport between Karen and Sharice. It reminds me of, I think it was Friday when the mother was going to work and she saw the girl mowing the lawn across the street. She said, "I'm gonna call you, girl." And she said, "Okay." That's what it reminded me of. It's just like, okay, we just going through the motions. Like, I think Karen has moved on, and that's okay. We don't have to force a friendship between her and Sharice. Sharice look like she don't even really like Karen, so I don't even know why you care. I mean, I know why to be on the show, but other than that, it's not realistic. So I'm with Karen on this one. I mean, she let it go 5 years ago. That's all I got to say on that.
Come on, Mace.
Well, that's about it because she did let it go 5 years ago. Sharice needs to let it go. And you're right about them acting like they're so bougie they can't use the same toilet. And why is Sharice still there? I thought why, that was my question. I'm like, Ho, you still here? Ho, why is you here?
Why
Like,
is you? Yeah.
why is you here? Like,
She brings nothing
They
of
let
value
a
to
scholar come for a few.
no, a scholar could have escalated her way on out the door. I think she
Look, I
just didn't
just
bring
looked it up
anything.
for you.
I think Mia Friend is going to bring a lot more than a scholar would because I think she is itching to tell some stuff like you got one more time to play me. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, with the friends looking back and you see like Nia was acting like one of those friends, and that's horrible. Like that get extra loud when you bring your man around. Like, remember that time when you got naked and you was it? You know what I'm saying? And you like,
And they always tell the most embarrassing thing you did, and they don't tell nothing embarrassing that
nothing they did.
So
And they'll
that's
get mad
what
if
gotta
you
look
do.
out for. Yeah, you got to
Girl, I
look
got
out for
naked
that.
for you not to feel alone.
Bringing everything up you did and what you said, and
Yeah, then when you trying to
your
give them
worst
time, what are
moment.
you talking? Why are you looking at me like that? What's wrong with your eye? You sitting there trying to. They're
Yeah.
like, something's in your eye. No. Mia is not. She's giving bad friend vibes. No.
But she runs her mouth, and I don't think she knows what she's saying half the time. To be honest, I don't think she knows. There's just a lot coming out of that mouth.
Okay, so look, we're gonna ask Cece what she think. Y'all need to help. I don't know how to do the Mac stuff. And give permissions. Okay, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to do it on the Mac.
You can do
And
it
her
through your
camera
Facebook.
said no.
Good evening,
No, it's probably
ladies
not
and
giving her
Hey,
Hey,
permission.
Cece.
yeah, I've been trying to get the kids, the producers been back here trying to hook a sister up too. But when I went into my settings, it didn't. Well, my son went into the settings. He was like, "Mom, it don't even show MacBook cameras." So I have no idea. But when I hit the start cam.
Hey.
I
Oh
think
wait, she
she
cut herself
lost
off.
it. I don't know what happened.
Y'all can hear me. So yeah,
Yeah,
when
we
I
can
put
hear you
when I
now.
try to put my camera on, it pulls me out of the whole stream. So
Mm.
what I will do, what I can do, I can stream it I can go from my phone. I just need a couple of seconds to do that. So I'll come back. I'll come back through my phone.
But let's do this roast on Mia. Let's go
I
ahead
know
Let
and
me
who
grab
Engelbert
something.
Humperdinck is. I don't know if y'all know who Engelbert
I gotta get
Humperdinck is, and this nigga is
straight
extra
because
funny.
I'm
DT. DT upgraded his membership. Come on,
Cutiee.
DT. You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the House of the Princess. I'm not doing this with y'all I'm not. And my stuff is lagging and it's getting on my nerves.
yeah,
I don't
that
know if
is
I
kind
have
of like
anything else open, but I should. I don't know if I need to restart it or if it's just the internet. Red Label says he's gonna need Mama Dorothy to do a pop up. They're both fighting for the Grand Dame position. Where's Scoop Ball Head Katie? I'm right here. Cutiee doing disappearing tricks. Mia must have been on the swing team with all that flip flopping she do. Look, members,
yes.
we have flip flops. Put your flip flops in the chat.
I said it her
For
first
Mia.
season. I said it. I said it a long
Mia
time.
is going to show up, and I'm giving straight up low self esteem. Of course, she is willing to operate in the manner she is. Look, I love me some Mia, but I just can't. with the behavior that she's doing right now. Oh, here go the flip flops. Okay.
Yes, those that flip flopping and that fronting, like she's doing the frontation and acting like, oh my God, acting like Peter is her best friend, and he was the
No,
first
he's
one.
family. He's
He's
family.
family,
Okay.
okay. Wait, you have
Okay.
to do the lip. Peter's family. He was the first one to hold
Hold on. I got you. I got you.
That's
to
real
I need
hold.
dramatic.
to go first. I need to go
That's
first again.
real dramatic.
Okay, so let's go to the next. So now they're getting dressed to go out to dinner. First thing you see is Ashley up there
Anyway, I
down to
need
the
me a little room
rooftop
in here.
with her rainbow slut dress. Now, it ain't even no rainbow dress. It's not Fashion Nova either. That's like Shine or Lovely Wholesale. Like they be selling them type of whole dresses for like $5. Okay. She had the whole dress on down to the rooftop doing the TikTok. And it's fucked up when she had to been like, no, I can't use that one because my ass is out. Okay.
What is up with these? And Sharice out there with her antique coochie just hanging out down to the car. What's wrong with these women letting it? Like, I know you let it breathe sometimes, you know what? But like Sharice, you're a woman of a certain age. Like, you can't go out with no drawers and just sitting there like with no drawers on. Talking about something may leak out. What, Sharice? What? Like, just like
No, that was Ashley talking about her coochie sweating. Okay.
no, but
And
Sharice
the
said
shit
it
don't leak
too.
out. But
Sharice
guess
was
what?
like,
This
she was like,
takes
I
you back
actually
to
agree.
season one. Season one. I believe it's season one when they was over there to the crab bowl and Ashley had that orange dress on. And she was sitting down and her coochie had started sweating. And in the back of her dress, she had the coochie print, the wet print of her coochie. So, Ashley, this is 7 years later. You should have even learned how to wear some panties or wear. Now they got the little modesty panties that I seen on Instagram that stick to your Jenkins or whatever
Yeah,
you got.
they call like that's the intercourse panties that they use like on like movie sets and stuff. Like they cover
Yeah.
that's cover that little pouch. But both of them, like ladies, I don't get like put some drawers on. And when you go outside, put some drawers on, like and make sure they clean. Like my grandmother, hate the girl. My grandmother said, make sure your drawers clean because you get in an accident outside. She could be doing a TikTok and fall and legs go fly open her coochie. Just spread out to the world, like
legs to the moon.
It's Miami. It's Miami. A lot of girls down there was not wearing drawers during the summer.
But this is Potomac. This is Housewives of
Ashley don't
Potomac.
wear panties.
Put some
any
drawers
day.
on. Like I'm not expecting certain women to wear drawers. Like Mia even had on panties. I think Mia had on drawers, right? You know what I'm saying? You have to wear drawers. Like, don't do that. Don't just be out there like that. Like we are made open women. Like anything could go up in there. Like you just have to. Like no, I just don't think it should be exposed like that in the streets.
It should be exposed, but you also got to let it breathe, right? Let it have some air.
I got I made
You
some
let it
mango.
breathe when you get home. Okay,
This is
it's
mango
hot
pineapple.
anyway. And the thighs is rubbing together. It's hot anyway. It ain't breathing nothing but tuna fish and shit.
Not tuna tartar.
Well, she got some.
This is some pineapple. I got some Goya pineapple juice and Goya mango juice, and I mixed it, and I just added a little bit of the Bacardi because I be saving this gallon for like mixed with pina coladas and stuff. But I put it in, and it's really good. It's very, very tasty. That Goya juice, the mango is kind of thick, so I put the pineapple in to thin it out.
But it's you really could drain it out a little bit. Not the legs to the moon. So look, I done lost my place. I knew I was gonna cut up tonight.
She better keep her feet to the concrete because
they out there on getting dressed and sitting up there gossiping about everybody in the house. Mia talking about her best friend, her sister to these hoes that she know that don't like her. Okay. And then they got to talking about Wendy's business, and she talking about Wendy's business to some hoes that she know that don't like her. And it was funny that Giselle struggles to get the money to have a magnificent house. Excuse me, she struggled to have every hue open. She struggles with everything that she got, but she talking about somebody else's struggle bills and selling candles and saying that Peter don't know Wendy and she had an affair over there with at Peter's restaurant recently and he doesn't know her. Well, ho, he don't know you either. Okay. You just been over
We
there
met him at the BET Award.
Portia. Okay. And I don't know. They was gossiping about everybody's business and I don't like it. And you don't know what Miss 4 Degrees got in her bank account. You need to go somewhere. Okay. Mace, go ahead.
Yeah, that was crazy. And but she did say something that was very interesting. She did mention that Peter expressed to her that Wendy did some research on him to find out what did they have in common, where it would be easier to talk to people, because I think that's more like a business model. Like a lot of times you do that. Like probably Giselle wouldn't understand that, because when you're going like to seek like a job, or you're trying to get backing or trying to get something like that, you do research.
Mace.
Huh?
Let me cut you off there. That was an underlying shade. If you remember way back a year ago.
Oh, we know that's what I was going to bring up about Karen. I was going to bring up about that's what I was going to say. That's what I was leading to about Karen, about how she did the research with the about Karen and got on the same board as Karen and stuff like that or whatever like that. But Wendy is like in business, they teach you that though a lot of times, like especially with companies and stuff like that. You got to learn the culture of the company, the founders of the company and stuff like that. So you want to find out, you want to have as much information that you have about this company or particular person. So when you go in, you're knowledgeable about what they do and what is their specialties. So maybe she was taking that aspect and taking it as business and not as a friendship. So that's probably why she did the research on Peter. Like, what do we have in common? What angle can I go in to make him say, I want to go into business with her? But I think Mia should have minded her business, not sat there and be like, "What's up, Steve? What? Brother, what? Tell me." Mm-hmm. I don't think she should have went into all that. She should have just been like, okay, we're coming, and that's that. It was just a lot going on. And as far as Giselle saying that she met Peter down to the BET Awards, and then she acted like she's his best friend, Giselle, rubberneck, coil neck, rings around Saturn. Please, just stop.
What we have with Mia and Giselle is just two women, bitter and mad, and just talking crap about somebody that they don't like. Anything that they can grasp at. You're mad because she did research. Like you said, I think that you should do research when you're starting a business venture or you're starting something new, signing contracts. You better do your research. You should do your research. So her doing research on Peter, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You should know the person you're going into business with. So was that a dig? I don't know. It wasn't a dig to me. Her Giselle talking about her finances, like she has a husband. She has her finances, and then her husband has his, and they combine. I mean, it's been a while since she's done that with hers, but that's how it works. But still, even though she might have a candle business and it might be far-fetched, she still has stuff going on. What is Giselle doing? Because every hue is not nowhere right now. So what are you doing besides keeping a mess?
She's doing nothing but instigating fights for money on the internet.
Be antagonistic, as they would say. Episode antagonistic.
Yeah, and if she wanted him to be her mentor, that's the way you go about it. Because I wanted a mentor. It was Jillian Andrew. She's like an architect. She builds train stations and she does a lot of stuff in London. And I had to research her in order for her to want to mentor me. Like, she wanted to know I knew about her, that I was interested in what she did. You can't just go in and blindly, hey, I wanted to. So she was doing the right move, I think, by researching Peter. She should have.
Y'all keep talking about this lady Cutiee. Godzilla, I'm living in a barn,
Charisse?
always yelling, telling someone broke out here with no business for never you, never grace any shell. Oh
And then she went
I
to
know y'all
Target.
ready to call in already.
We never knew every
It was
hue.
supposed to be in Target.
Oh, I was about to say, I
It
thought
was
she made
supposed
it
to
to
be.
Target though.
She
I thought
said
she
it
did.
was, but I didn't see it.
Mm-mm.
Mim says it's on eBay right now for $18.99.
Hey, man.
Patricia or
Somebody selling it
Patrice,
on eBay.
never
It's
whatever
on
want to
eBay?
use. Yeah. Ooh, here we
But
go.
who uses eBay anymore? It's all about Amazon. We don't do eBay.
You like if it's now on
That's
Amazon,
for
it's
rare
not
stuff.
worthy.
You can get some things from eBay every once in a while.
But
Mm-mm.
eBay
Stuff
does
that's
have the things that you're
discontinued.
looking for. Like if you're looking for something, like you can just put into eBay, like and things
Yeah.
will come up. But I don't want that makeup.
It's
Mm-mm.
probably like 12 years old and whatnot.
Right? It turned
Yeah.
from every hue to every doo.
Ooh,
Mm-mm.
here we go. Plus, Patricia or Patrice, whatever want to use today, he tells her the Wendy's business about the contract and let me go run. Yeah, I didn't like that either, but we're going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
We all know Petty Patricia Thelma Jasmine, original peach holder. Now I want y'all is going ahead. Ooh, child.
Give
18.
me my peach. What he said, give
Y'all
me
are
my
stupid.
peach. We gotta get
Um,
what Potomac hold up. What Wendy said they hold up crabs. Like what? Oh, they
This
don't hold up
champagne
anything.
glass.
they
Oh,
hold
okay.
champagne glasses up.
He's like, oh,
So
give me my
look,
flute.
they get in the car. No, they did not get in the car. Oh yeah, there she goes. There she goes. So before they get ready to get in the car, they go in the kitchen and they take shots. And Ashley said, "Are you ready to take shots?" And Mia says, "Is a
Does the
frog's
frog have a watertight
ass
crack though?
watertight?" And she says, huh? Like they ain't never heard that before, but I have heard it before. But it
I
is what it is.
I've never
They
heard that before.
they did a TikTok. They took some shots. Okay, and then Karen, they try to push Karen again in the car, talking about some why don't you be open to talking to Sharice? And now Mia flip flops as she does. She says, "Well, Karen, now I kind of see why you haven't been open to Sharice. She's so theatrical about the goddamn going bathroom and whatnot. So, I don't know what is, but we're gonna talk about that part. Shady, let's talk about the women's coochie sweat and Karen's discussion in the car with Mia about Sharice.
I felt like this episode, Mia got what was coming her because she was starting mess with Karen. Karen really don't start with Sharice. I feel like everybody in the group is trying to make her be friends with Sharice for whatever reason. And then she flip flops on Sharice. Like in the house, you was, trying to get her to stay and you want her to stay and y'all were cool. You get in the car, you can't stand her. She's acting bougie, she's acting stank. And then you want Karen to agree with you in whatever you're saying so you can bring it back to the group and throw Karen under the bus. Like that's what people do is bait you into conversations so they can tell you what you said to somebody else. I just feel like Mia's digging a hole for herself. And now it's becoming like a whole colorist issue. They're comparing it to Basketball Wives. And Basketball Wives is damn near in the ground. So I think this might be Mia's last season, in my opinion.
Okay, Mace, go ahead.
Well, Cece's here.
What was
Yeah,
the
no,
question? I'm sorry. What was the question?
that's why I told Mace to go ahead.
I was like,
Oh, because I don't know what makes this, but we were talking about when they were in the car on the way to the venue, and Mia was flip flopping and talking about Sharice and talking about how bougie she was,
oh
and
yeah,
now she
okay.
wanted to get out and give
Yeah.
it to another potato.
Yeah. We all know Mia is a pick me. Pick me. I want to like just let's just dissect Mia for a hot second. Even when they got to the trip, MIA. I'm Mia. We MIA. Don't go missing in action. Why what possesses you to say that? Like I know MIA stands for that, but why would you use those words?
You
Because
see it?
you got something up your damn sleeve. You think you think because it's your trip, you about to dictate to them and you gonna have them doing, whatever you want. Girl, sit down. Have several seats, Mia, with your big duck lips, and they're not pretty. Okay, girl? They look stupid with that red lipstick on. And anybody that's telling you anything different, they lying to you, girl. You look stupid, okay? I don't care if you got a red dress on. Leave that red lipstick alone. Leave it alone because it don't look good on you.
That red
But
lipstick is sexy.
who?
Hey,
She
Not
was
on me.
accentuating her
Not
lips.
on her. Not on her. So yeah, Mia, the whole thing is she's so stupid, you can tell that she's setting everything up. And it's so calculated, you can't even dog Jacqueline outright. Everybody can see right through you when you do that. Now you in the car with Karen talking about Sharice. Now you the same one that told Sharice she can pick her own damn room. You want to be a pick me. You can get to pick your own room. Why would you tell her that and then get her there and she ain't got no damn bathroom? You're weird, Mia.
Yeah.
You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. And I'm with Shady. They can make this her last season. Like we know all the ins and outs of what happened with your dad, your mom, and we still don't want it. Goodbye, Mia. Bye, Mia.
I
y'all
do believe
so
the
mean.
was set
No, I'm
up
tired
by
of Mia.
Mia. She set that up.
If you're gonna be calculated, then be calculated and be smart about it. I don't like trying to make calculated moves and we can see your moves you making. I don't want to play space and see your hand. I don't.
And we know
Oh, we know
messy.
about playing spades, don't we?
Don't we? And that's what I'm saying. Nola, so damn, shut up. I know y'all in the chat. Shut up.
Who was partners?
Them two. And they beat me twice.
By the
They
way,
beat me twice. So that's why I said so damn and Nola, shut up. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Because
I like your hair. It looks cute.
Y'all know the metaphor. Y'all know what it is.
Okay, let's get down to it. We already at like an hour, and I know we finna clown real quick. Okay, so here's the start of really getting it down to it, because I'm gonna have to break this argument up into pieces, and we're gonna have special sections in the service for Robin. Okay, now look, they get in the car. And they mentioned that Candace didn't have a bed. I think that shit was real low life and low down, okay? I don't care how you don't like a person. You could at least have a bed for their asses. But Robin was on her phone and she said, I'm about to put it in the chat too. I meant to put it in the beginning. About, people not boo-booing and farting in front of their mate. And as Giselle said, let the farts fly, okay? But what irritated me is I'm trying not to be racist and say that's light-skinned people shit, but Robin talking about her son coming in the shower on her while she washing her coochie, and she walks around naked in front of her sons. I don't agree with it personally, and I think about, so is it okay for dads to walk around the daughters with his dicks hanging out? No. The answer is no. I think after they get to be a certain age, you should just stop, okay? You should just stop.
Come on, red lipstick. Come on, black hair. Come on, sexy Dexy.
Oh, come on. Look at that.
Come on. You got to duck them out if you're going to do them.
You
do a lot of this.
Anime was in the mirror. She was just doing all.
I did line it with a pencil first because I don't do my shit like that.
I can't wear red. I love red lipstick.
Wanda.
But my red lipstick be all up here by the time you looking like a clam and be smeared down here.
Oh, I could wear some red lipstick. Oh, me
and with the mask, I can't wear it outside because we got to put the mask on. So, whatever.
It gets on your mask.
And be smeared. By the time I sit there, I thought I was cute too at the doctor's office, and I had to put on red lipstick. I don't even know what I was thinking because it was too early for red lipstick. Red lipstick is to be worn after 6 p.m.
Come on.
It was 9 a.m. Okay. I'm out there with red lipstick. I've got to the doctor. I got my mask. He's looking at me like this. But I didn't realize until I got out of there, I had the red lipstick smeared. It was all up on my nose, all around here.
You was a joker. You turned into the Joker.
A whole fool.
I don't even know how to hold my lips like that. My lips is big enough.
Yeah, they nice. She trying to get to your lips, girl. She looking at your lips, trying to be. Can you make them like princesses?
You got naturally. That's what she wants.
You want to
No.
end up
I'm
like
saying like you hoes are poor.
No, your
She
lipstick
wants
is,
the
I'm
full
on
lip,
a little
but
bitty screen. So I just looked at my TV screen. You did your lips like Erica Kane. That's how Erica Kane. She drew outside her
Well,
lips.
that's how
Her
Mia
lips.
did it when he get
I
the
know.
close up. Her lips
They
was
all
all
do.
the way up here, honey.
It's out the line. Y'all
With
see
all
my
that
line.
Botox.
oh, that's a trick they use to make the lips look fuller. They go
Fuller.
But
They
she
go
outside the
outside.
line.
They go
paid
on
to
top
make
of the
them
lip.
fuller.
Yeah,
Why
they
do
go
you
on top
need
of the lip.
Botox or fillers in your lips and you gonna still draw the lips all outside the lip?
It's too much.
I should have drew the
It's
lip all the way
too
up here because
much.
that's where that shit is.
Mm-mm.
I can't do like even the eyelashes now. I had my eyelashes on early. I'm like,
You felt shady. You felt
I
So
can't
shady
do
Mace,
every
do
time
you
you
be
blink.
having your coochie cat, your charcuterie board out there in front of your son?
Who?
well, I'm not going to even front. Once in a while, I do because sometimes I don't like wearing clothes.
Mace, how old is your son?
He's 16.
Okay. Look, I just wanted to so I can know what
I don't like wearing clothes. I hate wearing clothes. It's like if you walk in my room,
Uh-huh.
or if I walk and you out there, like, because I don't like wearing. I hate wearing clothes. Like usually I'm
So
naked.
he
The only
walked
time-
in the shower with you?
No, he's not walking in the shower because the curtains are closed. Like sometimes he has to come in the bathroom and get some, but the curtains is closed. I'm not just sitting there, out there like that. And it's not intentional. I'm not just like, whatever. If I get up and I got to run to the bathroom, like, the middle of the, and he walking down the hall, whatever, he may get a glimpse of, whatever. Or, but like, and I don't like wearing clothes. I'm just telling you, anybody, it's liable for anybody to see me naked because I hate wearing clothes. So it's the kids, the cat, the neighbors, because sometimes like, because I'm walking around the sheds is up. I know that neighbor over there across right there, you sir. I know he be getting a show. Because I be sitting there just naked and my husband like, close the curtain, they can see you. So I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just forget. I'm just free like that. I let the socks
I'm sorry,
fly.
y'all.
Literally.
I'm just old school. I'm old school. I do not agree with it. My parents did not walk around the house with no clothes on. At least have drawers on around your kids.
For sure.
Especially if they're teenagers. I would be mortified if my mom walked out with no clothes on. I can't imagine that. That's traumatic for me. I don't know how it's
But you know what I find funny? Because my husband's like that. Like he's very like, but like in my house, like when growing up, my grandmother, nope, cover up. You cannot, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was a lot of that was instilled, still like put on clothes, always have on, you know what I'm saying? Like don't
That's
be
why
naked.
she's
It's
rebellious.
okay to be naked,
So
but be
Mace
naked
is
at the right
rebellious.
time.
Yes, I'm
Mace is
rebellious.
rebellious.
I just hate clothes. Like I just hate clothes. But I was talking about my husband because my husband was watching the episode with me and he was like, yeah, that's just walking around here naked. But then he's looking at me like, yeah, because that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like, don't try to shame me, sir. Because like, so he was like, yeah, because and I was like, but if you like, say if your son is about 5 or whatever, and he happens to be naked, right? And he was like, yeah, because at that time they don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like, they're younger or whatever. So I'm
it's
saying
not sexual to them at that
Yeah,
time.
not sexual.
They might know.
They might know, but that's
like
they
They
do know.
know, but it's not sexual. It's just
Yeah, but I said, but
body parts.
so you don't think that if they become of age, so now they know what breasts are they at, they above 13 or whatever. They're not gonna remember the times that you was naked. The times like I remember seeing my mother's coochie. I remember seeing my mother's titties.
I stopped at 2 or 3.
It's different. You're female. So let me give you my take because I have 3 boys and 2 girls. So, and I have 2 dynamics as well. I'm gonna go with my parents. Of course, I see my mom naked. I seen my mom naked plenty of times because I would walk in the bathroom. Of course, we had shower curtains. Okay, but that's my mama. I've never, ever, 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 ever seen my dad's private area. I've never really watched. Only time my dad has had on. I've never seen my dad in boxers or the Duntanuns. I don't even remember which one. He probably wore the Duntanuns. I don't even know because I never seen him in his underwear. As my husband, my kids, they probably seen him in his underwear a handful of times. Yeah, that's California cutie daddy. That's him. Yes, but I've never seen my dad didn't walk around like that. He didn't walk around like that, y'all. He didn't walk around like that. But my mom, I'm a female. I'm gonna see my mom. gonna see her.
Men usually don't.
Yeah. So, but and it's fine. My kids only seen their dad in boxers, like I said, probably a handful of times. They're 18, 15, and 12. My older kids have been with me and my husband since they were 8 and 5. They've never seen Damon not dressed. I'm talking about he get out the bed and put his clothes on, shoes. I be looking at him like, what the? Been with this man 22 years. My older kids will tell you they have never seen him in underwear or pajamas.
They're like, we don't even know where he's sleeping. We don't know.
I think it's I asked that because I think it's a double standard. Like Dita said, her friend's mama walk around the house with their titties out. I don't think it's normal, but I can understand maybe a titty or two depending on who's there versus your whole charcuterie board out.
I'm never letting my kids see my charcuterie board.
I would rather them see, as a person. They say if you was naked in the middle of the street and you just got stripped naked, what would you cover first? Would you cover your coochie or your titties?
My charcuterie board.
I'm not covering my charcuterie board first. I'm covering my titties because you know why? My titties are different. From the outside, everybody's vaginas look the same. You got to spread that thing open to see the difference.
No.
If you're just standing like this, California cute. If you're standing like this, right? If I'm standing right there, it's just a hairball. It's just a hairball. I'm talking about the outside.
Well, yours is a hairball, okay?
I don't know.
I don't have no protection, and other than my thigh, okay? I can cross my legs. And if I do this, if you do the good Michael Jackson move,
I'm just saying, as far as a woman's body, like how they draw the body or whatever, like that, the shape you have, the vagina, everybody's titties.
Like
look, my titties is almost down to my charcuterie board right now, so I can do it.
Some people's titties are small, so I would just squeeze my legs and go like this because I wouldn't want because the coochie what you really gonna see? Because most of us got thighs anyway. So if you close like that, if you want to get a lot of beating up for it to be hanging down like that. That's what I'm saying. Only when you open it. But if you're walking, I would cover. But everybody, the coochie look the same from the outside. Like as far as the thing, I'm covering my titties because these are different. This is different. You ain't seen nothing like
different. The nipples are different. The
fatty
around it, but the nips are different.
This is different.
Shady don't know what to do with himself. Shady like,
He put some damn clothes on.
I just grew up in a different era.
I grew up with you. I'm the same as you.
I grew up with you too. Like we didn't have
let me go back. My sons have. I don't think, and if they have, they must have walked in and hurried up and walked out. But me just walking in front of my sons, with my breasts out, I don't. But every night I do have my son, my 12-year-old. He scratches my back every night. So I go in there and I pick my shirt up and I put it over my breast, right? And I let him scratch my back. But when I pull my shirt up, he's behind me. I'm pulling it up. If my boob, I ain't got that much. But if I had I'm not covering. I'm covering it, but I'm also exposing them to get them. So for me, I don't want my kids to see me naked. Even if they're 5, even my kid when they were little, I still wasn't just. I didn't want them to see that. They don't need, because here's what happened. What are those? What's that? Daddy don't have that. This is what mommy got. What is that? So I didn't want to have those conversations at 5 and 6. Now, when you turn 10 or something and you see me, then I might have to explain. But no, I'm not doing that with my 5-year-old or none of that.
But they done seen somebody else coochie by then.
By 10, for sure. They didn't look at somebody's stuff. Forward.
They was watching the Spice Channel and whatnot. So anyway, we get down to the bar 1. And now the first rumor, what they talking about is Chris's butt rubbing. So now, last episode, I could have sworn that Ashley said Deborah had told her that Chris had to grab on her ass down there to the Spring Awakening or whatever the hell it was.
Spring Bling. Spring something.
Yeah. But now she didn't say, who said that? Okay. Whatever. Now she also was it backpedaling and pussy popping about that and about Michael. And you see her on the phone with Michael. He acting up, just trying to fuck up her vacation. And stop answering the phone. The kids won't die. Okay. Just keep it moving. That's how you fix him with that. Be like, oh, didn't have no reception. I'm sorry. What had happened? Okay. And then we run up on Karen and Sharice, okay? And Sharice tried to throw Wendy under the bus, and she said, oh, well, maybe you thought I was coming from a bad place when you wanted to meet down to the Starbucks. And this is the first part. I'm gonna tell you, Wendy had that smoke. Her face was like this all night. Like, what? I want that smoke. Who wants smoke with me? Okay.
No, on the Wish
Like,
Factor. She was on the Wish Factor.
I
I
wish she would. Okay.
Yes.
She had that
Yes.
sad look like, so what you saying, cuz?
Mhm.
Okay,
That
all
part.
night.
That
And
part.
I'm sure that this had to be much longer. I believe they probably did some backwards and forwarded editing because it was food coming at the end, but it was food that came then. You know, with this Sharice. So Wendy, she saw they already was trying it, and she was like, "Look, I didn't say nothing like that. So why are you trying it with me?" But she said, "Look, boo boo, are you scared of Karen? Okay, because you got all this smoke for me, and you got your voice raised up and heat for me, but you won't give it to Karen, who is for. Are you scared of her? Okay." And then just at the beginning, here we go, Robin. And we're gonna just overlook the Robin, and we're not gonna comment on her because we're about to tear her a new asshole. But this is the start of Robin instigating, saying, do not let people twist your words in direction to Mia talking about this. And you saw on the side part with Droopy doing her confessional, you know, Karen said, I want to move forward after 5 years. She was like, she probably want to move forward because she knows I know all of her secrets. And I do. And Miss Karen started grand daming. She prayed over the food and sang happy birthday to herself and was like, bitch, please. And Giselle gets to talk about, well, I want to know what you and Karen's problem is. The problem is this, it was none of Giselle's motherfucking business. But somehow she kept pressing this issue all the way from the house, all the way to the car, all the way to Bar None, all the way from back from Potomac. Ma'am, mind your motherfucking business. Cutiee.
Girl. Karen, I love Karen. Like, Karen, to me, she's the grand dame for a reason. She has earned that name. That's her name. She grand dames. It's her 59th birthday. Lord, at 59, without work, I want to look like her. Because I don't want the work. I just want to look good, period. But anywho, why is Sharice here, people? Why did we bring Sharice back? No. There's no reason. We have no reason why Sharice is back. There's no reason to rekindle no friendship with Sharice if I was Karen. Girl, you tried to put me on blast about some dude. Girl, have several seats, Sharice. No, you can't be my friend. And I'm going to make you work hard to think you trying to be my friend. And make everybody else think you are in control of it, and you're not, girl. I control it. I'm the grand dame. I control it all. So yeah, I'm always here for Karen. Karen is a key. Karen is the best. Giselle, mind your business. Okay? Can you do that? Say it with me, y'all. Mind your business. It has nothing to do with you.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind
your business. You gonna mind your
business.
Oh, I know. You can't because you don't have none. You have none. So you can't mind your shit if you don't got none. Got it. I need her to go sit down. Do some stretches on your neck. Pull it down. Use your little roller. Get some of the wrinkles out. Okay?
NBR roller.
That's what
That's
you need
NBR
to
roller.
Use whatever. Tuck it. Pull it this way.
I told her she better give her these.
Do what you need to do. But get out of other people's business.
Yeah,
what you got, man?
She needs to definitely get a neck
lifter thing.
this chin strap. Like you set the chin.
Yeah,
They got
I need her to pull it from here. Though.
Like they got the hole. You set your
I need her
chin
to
right
pull
up
it from here though, Mase. Pull it from the.
But she,
from right
but
here.
you do that, like, cause you pulling it.
Pull it from down here. Yeah, she
Like
needs
it's
that.
pulling up. So see, I've been using that because I told you I saw one ring, and that's how I start. I'm becoming an old tree trunk. So if she wasn't sitting there like this talking, I don't want to hear nothing Giselle got to say. She better. If she was not sitting here like this, trying to get that neck up. The neck needs to be up, darling. If she wasn't like this, I don't want to hear nothing she has to say. She should have been up like this.
Are those your comments about this?
Oh my God.
This is the only capacity I want to see Gizzard.
Gizzard.
Like this.
It's Gizzard.
But did you see her making up more gazables on Chris? When she the one who made up that lie in the car? Like she just likes to make up things and ask people who said that. I definitely heard it. You definitely heard it because you said it. Like
yeah, she did do that. I did hear that.
I definitely heard it because I know Butts was involved. But Butts was involved. I definitely heard it. Yeah, you heard it, girl, because you said it, Nick. Like, chill.
I heard something about a booty. Okay, Shady, what's your comments on this?
Really, I just feel like Giselle and Robin are using they're letting their hate for Wendy turn them into some of the most hated villains of the whole franchise. They've been getting eaten up since the show came on. People have been going in on them. They're appearing colorist to most of the audience simply because of the hypocriticism, or you're being hypocrites when it comes
hypocrisy
to
is the word.
because you don't hypocrisy is the word.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to Wendy, you want to make her out to be the villain when I feel like Wendy was just sitting there eating her food.
Ain't gonna work.
Just defending herself. She was just sitting there eating her food, in my opinion. So,
and you woke up, you poked the bear and woke up the sleeping giant. And so now
y'all bring
she was saying
and
Wendy was sitting already.
You know how you could feel that you going to something
because she already knew what time it was. Y'all don't like me, and I see where this is going. Yeah. She saw where this was going, so she was automatically sitting already.
Listen to the twins say the same thing at the same time.
You know, some
when they went
bullshit
to bar one, Wendy probably had her guards up going into that restaurant because she knew that it was going to be something. Patricia showing up is not back into this.
Well, that's why. Wait,
that was not.
That's why she was on a little bit, not even a high alert. It wasn't even about an alert. It's like I sent him this, the contract, or he sent me the contract. I looked it over.
We're about to go into that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Let's go into that.
Saying that to say she knows that now they know that she's going to bar one. So for her, she's not going with a chip. She just like, okay, I'm probably gonna see Peter.
No, she probably needs to have a chip because if she did her research, she did her research. She knew Patricia was a sassy queen. She knows Patricia was going to do something. She did her research, so she already knew we're going to bar one. This is the restaurant we're going to.
She didn't know until she got in the car. And Peter typically is not. So once she got in the restaurant, I'm going to call up my peoples that manage bar. When I had asked him one time before, and he said Peter don't hardly ever be there any goddamn way.
But Wendy is a watcher. You could tell by the words and by the things that Wendy said, even later on in the show. She's a fan of the show. She's a fan of the franchise. You can tell Wendy is a fan. You know what I'm saying? She knows how the game is played. She knows what's what. So she obviously, once she got in the car and they said bar one, she knew what time it was. She knew that Peter was mysteriously going to show, but she didn't know probably in what capacity that
she
it was
going
to come in.
Because of the show, period, and production.
But right, that's what I'm saying. But she's a fan. She knows, because even the words she was saying about my husband, she needs to speak to a man, all this stuff. You watch
it. You're going ahead.
I'm so sorry, twin. I'm sorry. but basically, she watched the show. She know how the game is played.
Now look here.
We ready. We sorry. We sorry, mother. We sorry. Oh, and she froze. Oh. I'm like, wait, what's going on with mother? She's looking a
Okay,
little.
I'm back.
There you go. I'm like, she's a little paused.
Okay, now Peter shows up, and they set it up so he could walk down the aisle ever so grandiosely. And he kisses everybody and does all of the politicking like a president of Miami, and he's not even from Miami. And he told Wendy, which was in the ear, like, yeah, girl, I don't get no call from you. And she said, check your text, okay? Real quick, and checked him. And then they had a conversation. And she said, oh, Nigerian shrimp. Did you previously have that on the menu? He said, no, I've been at it on here, bitch. But do you like it though? And she was like, yeah. And that was that. I think, see, this is where the shit jumps out the window.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Peter sat up there and had a conversation with Wendy right then and there. Nobody else should have had anything to say about their business. But instead, Mia had to make a moment. And she had to go follow Peter and let me go find out why he got beef with Wendy. I wanted to see some action. And since there was no action, I got to go make some motherfucking action, okay? And so now she goes and has a discussion with Peter and wants to know, why do you have beef with Wendy? And he goes cackling like a hen and tells all of their personal business. And that wasn't for me to know. And I think that was kind of wrong. As a business person to say, like, what's going on. But I guess he knows what's good for TV as well. So he knows how to play the house husband, housewife part as he should. But what's even worse, he says this in front of Sharice. Mia shades Wendy and saying, I don't think that her check gonna clear, but if you put your money on Sharice, hers will. And Sharice found out it's a convenient time to say, oh, I want to pick your brain about a champagne lounge because I'm into champagne and I'm here to get my money. And then Peter says, well, she's in my city and didn't call me. Well, you sound like Jay Prince or some type of hardcore rapper on Suge Knight. If you in my city, you gotta check in. That ain't even your city, sir.
You gotta check in. Check in.
You gotta check in. You gotta check in. Shady, are you ready?
Check in with somebody.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay,
my thing is this.
I wish I would. I would never.
Number one, like y'all said, since when is Miami Peter's city? Like,
never.
When you think of Miami, I think of Jocelyn Hernandez before I think of Peter.
I think of Trick Daddy before I think of anybody. Trick, Trina, any of them.
Why would she know that you're in Miami? Was she supposed to know that you were in Miami at the same time? So why would she call you?
How many board? He got 3 of them, right? 3 separate boards.
You're mostly in Baltimore. You admit it. So why would she think that you're in Miami? Why would she know you're in Miami unless you told her? So that's number one. You're just being messy for no reason.
And you didn't text her back either, Shady. So how?
Yeah,
you didn't text her back.
And we don't know what.
But did he say that? He said, "I'm gonna give you some tea."
But I just felt like if you have a business partnership with someone, if he didn't mention that business when he was at the table and he hugged Wendy, then it really shouldn't have been a problem. And y'all should have been able to see that obviously this man really don't have an issue because he hugged her as soon as he walked up. Or maybe that's just a fake tactic, or I don't know. I don't know about that, but
no, you know what it is. Patricia, is all talk. You talking to Wendy out the side of your neck. You walked up, saw Wendy, and you didn't even have no smoke. You just said that because you like Princess said, you know how it works. You've been in this industry for a minute. You know how reality TV works. So you walked in there, thought she was gonna have a moment, and it actually backfired. You actually looked crazy because you didn't say nothing to Wendy. Now, if you'd have walked up to Wendy and was like, "Hey, girl, I didn't even know you was about to be here. Why you didn't hit me up?" That would have been better. He ain't even smart enough to do that.
Or can
He
we
ain't
talk
smart
for a
enough to do
minute?
that.
Something like something professional.
Yeah, no, you play into what you see.
Go over there and say, I'm interested in a lounge. Ain't nobody finna go to your lounge. Nobody's finna go to a Sharice.
Yeah, because you're full of
event.
farts
I
and
just
boo
don't
boo.
see it.
You're full of farts and boo boo.
Let it out, Sharice.
Let it go, girl.
She's full of shit. Let's just say it.
Let it go. Let it
Yeah,
go,
and then
Rosie. Let
and
it
Mia
go.
even saying that she thinks Sharice check a clear. Girl, you better go check the accounts again, child, because it don't even look like her dress cleared. Like,
Wait a minute.
because that dress
Hold
looked
on,
very cheap.
Hold on.
Darling.
Didn't they just get their business snatched from them by their brother-in-law? By the brother?
That's
They
Mia.
did.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Had a hostile takeover. I think it was a
Bite
hostile
you on your
takeover.
freaking lips, huh? Okay. All right. I'm just saying. See,
Businesswoman.
you doing what you doing, and look at what's coming to you. Just saying. Just saying.
But Peter, you see how Peter got down. Peter was like, I'm gonna give you a little tea. I'm gonna give you this tea. Peter knew what time. Like, Peter's been a housewife for years. Okay.
Exactly.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to steer the pot. He knows how to get the party started.
You gonna give him a full name. She gonna give him a full name.
He's been doing this for decades. So that's all
Yeah, I can't.
Peter been out here, you know.
Why they didn't go
and mix
on with
with
someone
girls
else's story? Why not ask
for
Robin
decades? He was messy.
Wait, what?
She said, why didn't they go on with someone else's storyline? Why not ask Robin why she wants a prenup? Why not ask why he not on the mortgage? Is it because of the case he's involved in? No, she said on Watch What Happens Live is that his credit was not good. And to shut the fuck up because he doesn't even know that Giselle said that on TV. And he don't watch this show.
And he don't watch. And that's fine. Robin's a minion still. I don't care. I don't care what goes on. Robin's still a minion.
Robin needs to go. After this episode, Robin needs to go.
You see
how they found? Didn't they put a petition around trying to get Miss Wanda off the show?
Yeah.
Where we get the petition to get Robin off the show? Because Robin needs to go.
We can make one. We can make.
Well, we need to drop a petition to get Robin moved expeditiously from the show because she needs to go immediately.
Okay, let's take a pause for
or demoted to a friend.
Yes, because it's not.
I don't even want to see her on the show. I don't want to see
people
her.
up in here. Please take a pause for the cause. We need y'all to like this video, like it, share it.
She says, like and share. We want to thank Dr. J for paying the toll up in the House of the Princess.
I like that. I like that. Pay the toll. I like it. To get over the bridge. To get to
they
our...
could have picked someone else's. But no, it was more it's a petition already on Twitter. Okay, put it in the chat. Give us
we need to get on that because Robin gotta go.
I want Robin. I want her in that Party City dress. I want her in that dress that she got from Sears. That Sears catalog dress that was in the children's to teen department because that was not an adult woman's dress.
First of all,
she cannot tell me that was an adult woman's dress.
Who is wearing layers?
Robin's dress is ugly.
Robin is tacky. Those fan-shaped earrings with that dress.
She gotta shop at the Goodwill. There is no way you time to.
Hey, don't hate on the Goodwill. Don't do that.
I said I shop at the Goodwill.
Yeah, don't even put that on the Goodwill.
Hey, my sweater, it's Goodwill, baby. You see the sparkles? You see the little black little? Yeah,
I see your titties.
Whatever. I got a little sparkle in my little thing. This probably cost me about $4. I like the Goodwill. All I'm saying is, I need her. If you're gonna shop at the Goodwill, at least make it current shit.
Don't get the shit from the 80s department.
From the 70s. Unless you're gonna wear it for Halloween. Okay? Don't go to
the children's department. That was a children's Easter dress. That was some preteens Easter dress. That wasn't even a teenage. That was a preteens Easter dress.
It was layers.
From JCPenney or Sears. That wasn't even.
You and Giselle both look
That
racist.
dress
Y'all,
paired with those earrings. That was so tacky. And if you're going to wear all those ruffles, her hair should have been pulled back in a chignon.
hello,
Ruffles, it takes away from your
hello.
neck. What is wrong with her? She
I
knows
love
nothing.
Mace. She know what it is. Like, seriously, pull that hair back, girl. Oh, you can't because it's a whole piece, a whole unit, a whole weird. I don't even know what that is. It's like a rug. It's like it's not flat iron. It's not wet and wavy. What the hell is it? Y'all tell
Like,
me.
this is just horrible. Like, it's messing me up because I'm like really into fashion, and partially because I was basically raised by a drag queen.
Okay.
But no, serious.
Hey, get up off my TV. Shit. Excuse me, my fucking neighbors.
But no, this is horrible. What she had, that was horrible, and it would never work. Like, she would never. Like,
she's tacky. She's just
she
tacky,
couldn't make
tacky. Soon as
and it's not about money. It's not about money because
when she walked out to go talk to Mia with her, I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but when she walked out there, I was like, "What do you have on? You don't look like Miami, and y'all got the nerve to talk about the house y'all in, and where's the beach? Giselle and Robin, y'all are two tacky girls, and y'all got the nerve to talk about somebody."
No, Giselle told you she was going there to be a slut from the 90s. Okay, she wasn't gonna have.
She wasn't dressed like that. She had on a whole jean. The pants I got on right now look like her skirt. It was like jean with white going through it with a white shirt on.
She's also her gaucho pants, some wide leg.
She's not dressed to flirt. Like, you're not even dressed enough to flirt.
Ashley had her
like, that's too funny. That's right. You're not dressed to flirt, child.
Okay. Ashley's outfit was cute to me though. I like
Ashley had it wasn't that it wasn't cute, but Ashley had that slut uniform on. Okay, it just looked cheap. Okay, and it as it should, as it should. She wanted to look like a cheap slut. She got it, and Giselle should have asked Ashley for a size up of them dresses if you want to look like a slut from the 90s.
No, she could have got into that dress. That dress was stretched. That dress would have stretched.
Yeah, that's a stretchy dress. It would have opened up a little bit more.
Ashley's little bitty booty cheeks was out.
It was the ribs that makes it cheap. Like anything ribbed, like ribbed clothing, like with accentuations, anything that looks cheap. It did look cheap. The dress did look cheap.
It looked like a stripper's outfit.
It was cute for her because Ashley has, that little petite body. So she could most likely she could throw on anything without too much conflict. But that Robin is a whole nother story, down to the earrings, the hair. Did they even show the shoes? Because don't show the shoes. I didn't even want to see the shoes after I saw the dress. Like,
let's hurry up so we can do a grand drag of Robin. Okay, so we have a couple of more pieces before we get to that. So Jacqueline, you see them coming back, and Jacqueline is disdained with Mia enough to talk to these women that she really don't know about her sister, her lifelong sister. And she says, if we wasn't sisters, I don't know if I would be friends with Mia. You still don't have to be friends with her, ma'am. If you think she ain't shit, she was gonna be shit if she was your sister or not. So you do need to reevaluate your friendship with her, because the fact that she would berate you not only out in public but on international TV like that says something about your friend. Okay. Then let's get right to it. Okay, here we go. The fight. So Mia come back to the table with a snotty attitude, and nosy Giselle, always in somebody's business, got to say, well, what's with you, Cherie? What's with you? Well, who is you side-eyeing? They always instigating some shit, as they are paid to do. So Mia played into it. I wish I had a fork, but we're going to wear like this. Okay. Who you side-eyeing? Wendy, I got a question for you. Mia, minding somebody else's motherfucking business, okay? Because this shit had absolutely nothing to do with her as well. I'm just saying, Peter, he said you didn't call him because you are in his city and you could have been his mentee. and all of this shit and shit that she done made up and it didn't have nothing to do with her. You didn't ask Wendy if she wanted to be his mentee or anything like that. And me and Wendy comes back. So what you saying? I don't call no man. I ain't got to call nobody but Idris. Do you hear me, ho? Okay, so I don't call no man. I don't know what you and your husband do, but I'm gonna tell you that I ain't got
like
to do
that.
shit. Okay,
Don't play like that. Don't play like that.
We don't play like
You
that,
you
okay?
gave the lip, princess.
What you not gonna do is play on my husband. Okay, I'm not finna spill my wine. Okay,
Come on, don't spill it. Let's talk.
We don't waste alcohol over here.
What you not gonna do is play on my husband, bitch. And let's commence to growing drinks. Okay, right there. And they arguing about who's the biggest boss. Go ahead, there, and do your boss shit over there.
The boss.
Who's the biggest boss? I am the only black woman CEO at the table where I am, and then I am the youngest and the only black woman, youngest professor down at Johns Hopkins University, bitch. What you gonna do? I'm a more boss than you, and you berate me, and I'm okay. Okay. So meanwhile, Giselle and them are getting an earful, and her eyes are just, we're gonna talk about this and that bullshit that they be doing. Y'all against violence.
I need to ask
3
Abel.
years ago, we are black women. We are esteemed black women, and we don't act ghetto like that. But not once did you hoes try to stop this dumbass fight, because that's exactly what it was. An unnecessary dumbass fight. And we're gonna skip past Robin. Okay. So she threw the drink. Wendy handled it well. Okay. Then Wendy, in my book, Wendy had every right to do and say what she wanted to say after that, including slapping the shit out of Mia if she so chose to. But
I'm getting hot thinking about it.
She handled it well. Okay, Jacqueline tells Mia, like, we not gonna fight. We're too hot to do this. Okay. And so she starts to take me away, and then here goes Wendy. You crater face, bitch. That was like those slow motion shits on television, and that was a hot trigger for Mia. And she came back like, what are you gonna do, bitch?
It was a slow motion.
And she came back.
Mase, no.
And she came back to fight, and they killed the fight. Now she goes back to sit down and drink her drink. Okay. And then Mia gonna cool down, which she didn't. I ordered another drink for you, ho. I got you, bitch. So, in lovely fashion, Wendy says, bitch, what you gonna do? You gonna throw another drink, ho? You're lucky I had my wet and wavy hair on the first time, ho. No, I'm not gonna throw another drink, bitch, but I got something for your ass. Fuck you, bitch. And I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass if you do throw another drink. So, okay, I won't throw another drink. I'm gonna throw my purse at your motherfucking ass.
Ooh.
And strike 2. You should have got your ass beat by Wendy. Okay. Since you just took that shot, go ahead, don't talk about Robin's funny looking ass.
No, I'm not.
Just talk about this here.
Ha ha ha, yo, you broke your own freaking nails, doofus McNoofus, thinking you doing something, goofball ass. I can't make my bell benign, but that dummy, you thought you was hurting somebody, and your dumb ass hurt yourself, goofball. Like I said, Mia, sit down. You might hurt yourself thinking, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourself while you think, okay? You're a dummy. You were drunk, or she was off pills and drunk, because something was off on her. every time she talked to Wendy or said something to Wendy, it was like off. Did y'all feel that?
A lot of people felt
it didn't feel like it wasn't cohesive. Like her bark didn't match what she was barking about. So for me, I'm watching Mia like, you're getting hype on some shit that ain't even hyper. Like you're hyping yourself. And then it was like confusing because when she would get mad, it was about nothing. So I actually was confused about the whole argument. I don't understand what she was trying to say something to Wendy. Huh? What'd you say, Shady?
I think it was Giselle and Robin who boosted her up to act like that. They were boosting her. You know how your friends boost you up to fight, and then when you get out there, you on your own. I felt like
that's what I said in the first place. Giselle and them incited that shit in the first place.
That can be true, but still, when people do that, you usually can tell that they are instigating it. You can tell that you're being instigated. I feel like Mia wasn't in control of her own self, and so that's how she allowed somebody else to instigate it. That you shouldn't even really trust these two. You shouldn't even trust them two. So I feel like something was off on me. I don't know if she had been drinking a little bit more, or the way she was acting made me think that it was more like pills and drinking.
She always seems a little
allegedly.
But she always seems a bit aloof and loopy and like. But she seems a little more of a. Wait a minute, California Cutiee, did you call her a dummy?
See, because drunkenness will make you want to fight. So I saw that. I saw the drunkenness and her trying to fight. But her argument was so weak that I was like, what do you, I don't understand your argument, Mia.
So you mean it was like a slow motion drunk? Like she's a slow motion.
But
did you call her a dummy? Because did you call her a dummy? Why all I heard was, what's the movie Precious? You're a dummy, bitch. You can't. You said that.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Ain't nothing. You ain't gonna be nothing. You's a dummy. That's all I heard.
I get that. But for me, I don't know. Mia seemed off.
Yeah, she was very, very loopy, very like loopy and like, and so like she just wanted to go hard for no reason. Like she was going hard like for no reason. But can we give a shout out real quick though? I would like to give a big shout out to the servers. The servers of all the restaurants, the way they be serving and bringing them plates in like they ain't fighting, ain't nothing going on. They was bringing the drinks and still bringing the plates and stuff. The servers got the real tea. The servers are the ones with the tea. Like,
no,
but Wendy showed excellent restraint. She showed a restraint that I do not even fathom or I do not have an inkling of in my body because the restraint
She taught us some things. She taught us.
Yes, because the restraint that Wendy showed, because I wouldn't be able to look at my kids no more. After Mia threw a drink in my face and I didn't do anything, I didn't, it was no repercussions for that drink that got tossed on me, near me, by me, or at me. I wouldn't be able to go home and tell my kids to do their chores because my kids would look at me and tell me,
"You're a punk ass bitch."
Yeah, you ain't say, you do the chores. You ain't say that to Mia. Like we gonna get Mia. Like
I can't.
But y'all gotta look at it like this. Y'all gotta look at it like she is a dark-skinned woman. There is colorism on this show.
Right.
The fact that she got a drink thrown on her and they were still making her to be the villain shows that if she were to fight or to fight back,
she's gonna get fired.
They would have had all the ammo, been trying to get her off the show.
At this point, what would have been the difference?
She wanted Mia to show how aggressive she was becoming and antagonistic that Robin and Giselle were acting. She wanted to show the hypocrisy, and she showed it. She laid it out plain.
She definitely did. She could have caught it much earlier. She showed it after they threw the drink, but when she came back and hit her with that pocketbook, like you came back, it was several times that I could have whooped your behind, child. Because I think if she had got up, she would have walked me around her brother's restaurant.
She has way more.
Wendy would have walked me around her brother's restaurant like a dog. You hear me? She would
No,
have
for
walked
real.
her like a dog in her brother's restaurant. But
And I
as
also
she showed
want to
a
give a
lot,
shout out. I want to give a shout out to the security guard. I think he was security or producer or whatever. For him to have
Security
that little
production.
moment
So
with
Wendy,
Wendy,
when he told
Yeah.
Wendy,
and when he told Wendy calmed her down. Because I felt like as a brother, as a man looking at what was going on, he was like, "Don't let them do this to you," because
yeah, don't let them show
he
you,
can
bring you
see
out of
what's
character.
going on.
no, basically he said, "Don't stoop,
Don't
Go
stoop
to
to
their
their level.
don't go down. Keep your crown high. Don't let it even falter. Just stay where you at." She's
I
trying to
like
bring
that
you down to
moment.
her level.
Yeah,
Don't let her
she
do
probably
it.
is his principal. That's probably why, he was able to talk to her
I
like
think
that.
it's just a matter of respect. When you
No, I said
respect,
no, but I said sometimes they all have their certain person. So he probably
yeah,
knows
yeah.
her a little more intimate. Like she's his
Oh, yeah.
principal. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like she's his
I agree
principal
with that.
person. So she was
That's
able
my
to come
favorite
to her
part.
and tell her, look, don't let them do this to you. I see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them bring you out of character. And that was a good point for him to say. But I would have been brought all the way out of character. I'd have been like, sorry, brother. The devil has won this one.
Here's another
Because
thing.
I would have walked up.
Here's another thing. Because you keep saying brother, where was Peter in his
Go on.
own restaurant? Where
He was
Peter?
only
Business.
paid.
Started
He
it.
was only paid for the 5 minutes. They have to pay
You
him.
know
for that.
what? You know what? I don't care if you was only paid for those 5 minutes. They're in your store. They're in your restaurant. They're arguing, and
He probably
you know them
already
both.
had gotten a memo. It was finna
I
go
just
down.
feel like Peter should have been. He should have walked back in there. I don't care what you paid. I don't care about none of that. If you see these two women getting into it, and there's a big problem, I don't care about editing or none. Guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to edit me out of me going to go find out what's going on at
But
my
he knew what was
restaurant.
going on. He started it. He knew what was
I know
going
he did, but my point is, why didn't we see Peter again? I know he
'Cause he did
started.
what he
I don't
came
think
to
he
do.
knew
He
that
did what
Peter
he
was
came to
that
do. He
dumb.
like, my work here
He
is
don't.
done.
I don't think he knows me is that dumb because remember he knows Mia. He's known Mia for a minute. He probably
If he
know
knows
Mia
Mia
through
off
her
camera, he
lobster
knows how
dancing
good she
thing.
is.
He probably knows her through lobster dancing before she even met Gordon. I don't think he knows her through Gordon.
Not
I think he
lobster
knows
dancing.
her going to go see her at the club.
You do it. I'm like lobster.
Probably it's a
Oh,
possibility.
yeah, the lobster. You know when she was
The
the
steak and
dancer.
lobster house. There,
You know,
remember?
the
I'm like,
dancer.
Steakhouse.
You know when she was the dancer. That's how Peter knows her.
oh
Peter
my
don't
God,
know
like
her
that's
through
a,
Gordon. No. He throw her through the
I'll
club
be your
scene.
the
private
steakhouse. Yeah, the
dancer.
steakhouse she
And
worked
that's
in.
just my
Dance for
opinion. This is
money.
allegedly. This is my opinion. I'm saying Patricia knows her before she met Gordon. That's what I think. I don't think he know her through Gordon. I think he know her through other things.
Right, because usually when they throw around that brother term a
Brother,
lot,
they didn't ask.
you know what
They
time it is.
didn't
When they brother, my
They
brother
didn't ask.
and
Or they
brother
didn't suck
and
something.
brother and brother.
Yeah, they didn't suck their F something. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I'm the same way. I feel the same way about that.
Well, Wendy
Yeah.
said you mad because you over there fucking Peter. Because you fucking Peter. I don't know because she was attacked. I don't think that's the same thing as fighting. She was aggressed and legally that would be defending yourself. She assaulted her twice. And what Karen say?
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
hurt. I'm calling the police, but none of them hoes on the other side of that table got enraged about none of that stuff. Now we go back 2 years ago
I need you to hurry
when
and get to Robin.
Candace was antagonizing Monique and they both were using words. This is what y'all hypocritical ass people say. Okay. You should not let words enrage you enough to physically fight. Let me tell you, every fight comes from words or something that was said or done that makes a person escalate. But y'all ran around here said Monique was wrong for dragging Candace, even though they were sitting up touching each other, and the people around the table were instigating the fight. The
Not
same
these people.
thing
The
happened.
Green Light Bandits. The bandits only.
This is the same thing that happened that night only. Wendy decided not to beat Mia's ass, but
Really, StreamYard?
Yeah, it's been cutting up lately.
Man,
Yeah,
I know, because I can't. I'm on my damn phone and not on my computer. I know it is.
It has been cutting up.
Man.
Yeah, and then with the fight, she didn't even with Monique. Monique still didn't swing, even though Candace was antagonizing her. She swung after Giselle.
Threw a drink and pushed
Right.
her.
yes, they did too much. Now this internet and shit is fucking with me tonight.
We
I'm
know,
sorry.
sis. We got you. We got you.
She did not come to fight. At this same thing again, Wendy had every right to beat that lady's ass, but when she talked about Giselle, I'm going to talk about her saying they apologist, because Wendy was also one of the women that said they shouldn't fight and they should never get physical. It's always you always judge until the shit happens to you. Last year she was gonna beat their ass, rightfully so, and they still salty about last year. So they got a whole bunch of entertainment out of setting this shit up so that they could keep their hands clean. That shit with Robin turning on the camera talking about Wendy was antagonizing Mia. Even though she was wrong for throwing a drink at you, you still antagonizing her after drink. No, bitch, all bets are off. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass because you assaulted me. There was nothing, if we go by the same rules, there was nothing that Wendy should have said that should have been that Mia aggressed her not once, but even twice. Okay, wrong is wrong, and what goes for the goose should go for the gander. That shit was wrong, and she would have had every right. I would have knocked that shit out of Robin's motherfucking hand, talking about some I don't want no he said, she said shit. I cannot wait for this motherfucking reunion. I want this woman to account for all of these lies and aggressions that she has placed on these people. Robin is aggressive. Robin is ghetto. I don't give a fuck. Robin is the epitome of ghetto. And low vibration. And I'm not even going in fully.
Hey, Robin, we need some linebackers on the Raider team. Can you come play for us?
You no, she got to get out of bed
burly
first.
Ass bitch. You a burly ass bitch.
Get with her filming, trying to film her out.
No, she a burly ass bitch. You only run up when somebody attacks Giselle. They can attack your ass and you don't do shit. You don't do nothing.
Only no, because you know what? Robin is out here acting just like her DNA. Robin is acting just like her DNA. You doing stuff and then acting like you're not doing it. Like you don't see it.
Karen.
She's acting just like her DNA. Whatever her DNA results was, y'all know what her DNA results was. And that's exactly how she's acting. DNA don't lie. That's embedded in her.
She actually, when she pulled her phone out, I said, look at Karen. Look at this Karen ass bitch.
But realistically, everybody has big phones out in that restaurant.
Like, she's a Karen. First of all, there is how many cameras on Bravo right now on this scene? And
you were trying to embarrass Wendy, and you won, Wendy. You win. Wendy's the winner. Like,
honey, I would have. Her phone would be cracked.
After I dragged Mia, I would have slapped fire out of Robin, and I would have dared her to do something because Mia would have still been on the floor, and I would have just ripped across that table, fire, and then sat there and waited for her to do something.
Wendy would have been an afterthought. Wendy would have been the after party. The party would have been the one that's in front of me with her camera. I would have told, but see, here's the thing: Wendy knows her job. She got a real job. She ain't hustling. She got real jobs. Okay. So with Wendy having real jobs, her thought process is different. She ain't about to lose her job for y'all. She gonna let y'all look like stupids. That's why we are talking about what we talking about. Giselle looked like an asshole. Robin looked like an asshole, and Wendy looked like an asshole. And Giselle, Robin, and
Mia,
Crater Face. all look like assholes. Wendy came out looking like, I didn't even let y'all even get. Y'all got me in a place where y'all had to hear only my mouth. I never put my hands on y'all. I didn't threaten you. All I did was reiterate the fact of what was going on. She kept reiterating. That's it. That's her fault. The fault is that she kept reiterating. Wendy, I'm taking notes.
And Robin she was just
I don't
irking
know
my
how to do that.
soul. Like it was just making me hot. Like
I'd have socked Robin. I'd have socked Giselle. I'd have socked Mia, and I would be jobless. John Hopkins wouldn't want me. I wouldn't be on none of the her jobs where she's on TV. I wouldn't be on nothing because I would have beat everybody up. Everybody would have got beat up. Y'all gonna do this to me? And y'all,
but as a society, we need to normalize defending ourselves. Like we shouldn't be losing our jobs and all this stuff or whatever, trying to be held to a certain level when we are defending ourselves. Because I'm sorry, I don't care if I'm working for the president. And I remember if you throw a drink at me, we're going at it. One of us, I don't know who's gonna come out on top or whoever's gonna win or lose, but we are going at it because you're not gonna disrespect me like that.
You do know. You're not, Mace. You know, Mace.
But that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. You're not throwing no drink. First of all, do y'all understand there's two different factors that could happen? If Candace was there, different. If that drink landed in Wendy's face, different results.
It kind of did land in Wendy's face.
I'm talking about different results. Huh?
Yeah, it kind of was in her face. The only one that really got a clear miss of it, and probably was because it was her birthday, was the Grand Dame. She
had sprinkles. She had sprinkles, and what she said, like I knew, it's in my hair, and I got wet and wavy, bitch.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's in my wig, girl. You getting it
in my face. She tried to. Here's the thing. She tried to do it without looking, and she tried to douse on her face like
she came ready,
like Basketball Wives. The bullshit ass husband when old girl y'all know Jennifer. When Jennifer got doused. She tried to do that. It didn't work. But if it did that, I'm talking about, I don't even know what Wendy, I think Wendy would have lost it. I think Wendy would have, if it had landed like it was supposed to land, I think we talking about a whole nother talking about.
And you can't forget how you're gonna react when somebody throws a glass at you. You don't know what.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't land. If it didn't land in her face,
right? They do that. It's wrong. You can't tell people how to react. You just can't.
But she reacted very calmly. Like whatever she did, it was very calm, and I have a lot of respect for her for even holding it down like that. Because me watching it on TV, I was hot.
I'm 50.
She didn't teach me nothing because. That wouldn't have went down like that. I don't think so. I don't think it would have went down like that.
Ashley said, you're not gonna throw a drink at me. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right.
Like, at least she was honest, even though they were saying we shouldn't be fighting, but she was like, that was too much. The only people that didn't say anything was too much was that damn Giselle and Robin.
Spitting, throwing drinks in people's faces is so disrespectful and dismissive and demeaning. That's you ain't nothing. That's just like I'll spit on you.
That's like spitting.
Yeah, like that's like the spitting and throwing a drink in someone's face or in my direction.
It's like spitting in their face to me.
But throwing a drink in my face
was for me to get wet. Your intent was for this to go in my face. Because why would you throw a drink? What if that went in my eye and burnt my eyeball up?
I don't like.
What would you want to do?
Shit. I never.
Because I probably wouldn't have been able to fight if it went completely in my face. Because now I'm blinded, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But if it missed me, oh yeah, we fighting.
Oh, girl. That's what. See, because that's when I'm about to tackle you. Let that drink that went in my eyeballs, Karen. You would have got hit because I'm swinging. Sorry, Karen. I'm
right because you just swinging blindly. Like
I'm swinging. I don't.
Like, no, I would have got up and politely act like Wendy. And I would have came behind you and grabbed you by your motherfucking wig and your hair, and I would have slung your ass up out of that chair like Kenya Moore acted like she was gonna do to Kim Fields.
Come on.
Okay, and I would have politely commenced the beating on your motherfucking ass. It is what it is. But she didn't. She said she was going to leave so that she wouldn't whoop Mia's ass later. But she did call Giselle and Robin out on, I'm not going to stay around here for any Mia apologist, okay? And I think that they went to go check up on Mia because she the one that broke her nails and called Gordon. You got to get... Gordon, I was defending our family's honor, and you got to get me a plane out here. I just got into a fight. Do you see my nails? I just broke them. I look like Freddy Krueger. Oh my God. Oh my God. I started this shit and I couldn't finish it. Oh,
Gordon was sleeping. Gordon was like, why was you calling me? Like, Gordon was like, oh, why is you here?
Gordon was with
like,
his other woman.
Right, like, I'm laid out.
Say it again for the people in the back, Shady.
While y'all talk about this, I am about to put the link in the chat, okay, so y'all can get it, because I know y'all finna have fun, and guess what?
But you see, when Wendy called them out, they ain't have nothing to say.
I like it. I heard druggerization. I didn't heard all sister. I like it.
It's a drug.
Not the drag on.
Let's get it. Let's run with the heels on and drag a car. Let's get it. Let's get it.
There was another colorist issue with Robin and Giselle. I hope they bring it up this season because it'll really, really expose them for being colorists. When they were talking about the basketball player with the beard on their podcast.
The chicken and the they're not going to bring that up.
Oh, you talking about
It happened during the time when they were off, so I don't know if it's going to be on the show. But if it is,
he got chicken.
They're not going to bring up that dirt because that dirt is going to be too close to home with all that's going on as far as the episodes. And now they're going to you look back and see what happened with Monique. Now you seeing what's happening with Candace. Like Candace, they wanted you and Monique to because they wanted some brown on brown crime. You know what I'm saying? So then they get one out the door, and then they're gonna work on you. And with what they're doing now, they're working on you, girl, through your husband. They're working on you.
She's gonna leave on her own though.
Yeah, I'm saying so. It's like but they're not gonna bring that up, and I doubt if Bravo will bring that up because Giselle's the favorite. Giselle is the favorite, and that's going to make her, like you said, it would put everything in perspective. It would, everything will come together. The pieces will fit.
Hey, I'm telling you, we do a poll.
I think she is. I think as far as Andy's concerned, and
not the favorite. No, she's not the favorite.
I don't think she's the favorite as far as fans, but she's the one that will do the dirt. She's the one that will stir the pot. She's the one that's going to be nosy. She's the one that's in everybody's business. Because why are you so concerned about what Karen's doing? I want to know.
She will do whatever it takes to be on top because she has no storyline. Yeah, I get that.
But they like that. Like as far as the thing, they like that. This is a pawn that we can use.
Andy likes that. Everybody else don't like that.
No, not as far. I'm talking about the people that count. I'm talking about the people who signing her check. I'm talking about them people. The people that's signing that check. They like her, so they're not going to bring up her incident with the watermelon and fried chicken. Because if they bring that up, it will put too much together. Because right now, it's not colorist. It's not colorist. They're not. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you put the chicken, if you put Monique's incident, if you put Wendy's incident together, if you put how they're acting and how they gang up together. If you bring in that incident that happened on Reasonably Shady with the football player and the watermelon and fried chicken, the pieces will all
basketball
fit.
Player.
It will all fit. Player. I said the pieces will fit. So therefore, people will have no other choice. So Bravo can't do that. So they're not going to bring that up. I bet you any amount of money they ain't going to bring that up this season.
But it will expose them for the colorist that they are.
And that's why they won't bring it up.
It's Harden, right?
Yes, that's who it was.
And that's why they won't bring it up. They're not going to bring it up.
Sorry, y'all.
They're going to bring up everybody else's dirt, but they ain't going to bring up that because what she said that was really racist, and what she said about the fried chicken and watermelon, and as far as black people and Giselle, as your father being a freedom fighter allegedly, you know what I'm saying? He's down to the the civil rights movement, and he was on the mountaintop, child. Why are you talking about that man's beard and watermelon juice and fried chicken
But
grease
that's how
in
we
it.
talk about each other. We the main ones tearing each other down. Always.
But you know why? Because you know what it is. A lot of time with colorism and why it's so prominent in the Black community is because whichever race has a whole bunch of different colors, hair textures. Usually it don't. Just looking at optically, yeah, like even in India, it's dark, light, but basically everybody looks the same. China, everybody looks the same.
That comes from slavery.
Japanese. Yeah, but I'm saying it's a little deeper.
And they tainted our skin and they treated you better.
Right. But I'm saying, but it's beyond slavery. When we have kids, we can have kids of any color. We can have kids of any hair texture.
That's what Black people do. Yes.
Different. That's what I'm saying as far as Black people. All our people look different. So, but when you have a group of people, like you have a group of white people, y'all all look alike. Y'all just look like loose leaf papers. Y'all all look alike. You got Chinese people, y'all all look alike. So it's not like, oh, you such and such. You got Japanese, y'all all look alike. Y'all, what you gonna call me? Harmonize your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna say? Because we all look alike. With Black people, we could pick. You're dark. You got big eyes. You got big lips. You got hair. Because we all
don't forget about our albinos.
But we're all different. So whereas other races, they basically all look the same.
Our spectrum is so big, and that's what they hate on. Our spectrum is
big. No other. That's what I'm saying. It's no other race.
Our spectrum is
like if you say Japanese, you gonna call them you almond-eyed bastard. They're gonna be like, your father's an almond-eyed bastard. We all look alike. We're looking in a mirror when we look at each other. As Black people, we're not looking in the mirror when we look at. We all look different. We all are unique. We could nitpick each other. We could sit there and say, white people not really nitpick what your hair's blonde, your hair's brown, or whatever, but our skin tone is the same. We look alike. Like they say Black people, all Black people look alike. No, we don't. All other races look alike. We all look different. And that's why they can divide us, because we look different. So we're going to get divided by colors, by features, by how you look. We get divided like that because we're about the only race that comes in a whole rainbow of people, different colors, shapes, hair textures.
Light to the dark. We got everything. We got the
so we can nitpick each other. You too light. You too dark. You brown. You got this. You look like this. You think you that.
We got it all.
Okay, and so look, we at that time. Look, we're not gonna spend 10 minutes giving your comments and concerns. I might be a little lenient tonight, but we gonna hit it and we gonna quit it. We are about to take this commercial break before you people
hit that like button
in the back. Okay, I know some people already in the back. Y'all got here in 3 seconds because y'all been sitting on ready. But I know it's a couple of y'all that need to come in the back. So get your stuff ready now. The link is pinned to the chat. I'm putting it in the chat again as well. Also, there is a poll up there. Do you poop or fart in front of your mate? Okay. All right. So y'all run that poll. Also, you can take this time to give to the channel. Also, give to the lovely panelists for their Thanksgiving holiday. They need liquor in their cabinet and turkey tails for their greens. Please. Okay. Please. So hit the cash app, hit the difference.
I gotta take care of my turkey.
If are you not entertained? I put on my meal lips for you. Okay. So give to the channel, give to the lovely panel, and we'll be right back. And press the like button or the dislike button. Press something. All right.
Even though I didn't make the live, I'm gon' catch the replay. I get up, work at 5. If I like it, I'ma give you a like. And if I love it, I'ma go and subscribe. Oh, I really like your page, it matches my vibe. But I'll be mad if I'm not in your chat tonight. Just know that I be in the bus. I be in the bus.
I be wanting to find a way to put Mace up there where she be dancing in the back.
That's becoming what my second theme song on the YouTube. My other one is Mims, Make It Make Sense. That thing is
Yes.
it,
Look, and don't forget, look, go follow
I'm
Hockey
sorry.
Naki. He came out with a new song this week too.
oh yeah?
Yeah, over there on his channel. I'll be
I
hitting
had to
Okay.
you.
turn my
Yeah.
TV
Congratulations
up.
on the new song.
It wasn't coming through my phone, so I had to turn my TV up. I was
Now
like,
look.
Yes.
and the bushes.
Good.
Come
I'll be
on.
you.
Now look, we finna have our first, and then the first person that's up here. Oh my God,
Oh
it's finna
Lord.
be ignorant coming in. So now we will commence to the.
The dragathon.
I,
The
A
dragathon.
Dragathon is in
Dragathon.
session.
The
This your-
dragathon.
look, I'm finna put this clock on. Okay, it's 4 minutes max, and that's an awful lot of time. Okay, so y'all better be wrapping it up. Here y'all go. Just. Hey, Uniboo.
Uni
Hi.
boo.
You know I was kind of in the comment because I'm gonna drag the dog shit. Can I curse? I just wanna
Yes.
Cussing up
okay.
in
Do
here.
your thing, mommy.
Because I'm going to drag the dog shit out of some people.
Come on.
Miss
Let go.
Patricia Thelma Jasmine, the original housewife of Atlanta, came in and dropped the bomb and left. He is so freaking messy. I was like, you just wanted your 5 minutes of fame, and then you just left and just put a battery in. Oh, green giant jelly bean. Oh, bubble lips made in China. Oh, Sasquatch Bigfoot looking ass. Oh, stale. Oh, spoiled milk looking ass bitch. Mia gonna go over there to Dr. Wendy to actually start some mess with her. Oh, stripper, I'm sucking on the senior citizen. Oh, nasty, swallow dick, need a Viagra looking ass. Wanna sit here and talk when I tell you, listen, if I was Wendy, she is a better woman than me. Do I want to drag Miss Me about her chinny chin chin? Oh, sour puss looking ass all the way down to Miami, all the way up there to North Carolina, all to the strip club that she came from, that hole she come from. Oh, I never forgot love for my mama looking ass bitch. When I tell you I want to drag her about her missing chin, all bubble lip, make in China, all batch body, all surgery go wrong looking ass hoe.
Botch. Oh, Uni boo. I love
And I
you.
tell you, I want to drag that hoe from here to Escalama, and I'll drag her ass and her family. When I tell you, I will have no
Not the
filter
boss.
for
Not, don't
all.
drag the boss. Not the boss.
Drag the
I
balls.
don't give a fuck
Keep
about
dragging
the
her,
balls
Uni.
of delusion. Once you
Uni,
throw a drink
drag
in
her
my
ass.
face, I
Drag
swear
her.
to God, I
Drag
swear to
her
God, I
ass.
want
Drag her.
to drag you
Because
Cause
for
I'm
that
a
thing
filth.
feeling is sitting
I
on me.
can't
Like
drag her like that. You drag her. Drag her, Uni. Yeah.
Like I'm like Miss Wendy. I'm like Wendy needed a friend like me. Cause if it was me at that table when I told I want to drown her in that liquor, when I told catfish bubble lips looking ass bitch, I want to drag her,
Get
drown
her.
her in that
Get
liquor,
her, Uni.
and Ricky Suave bad built looking ass bitch want to sit. He's talking about if you gonna fight. When I tell her I want to throw the drink and swing on her or lesbian looking ass bitch or butch looking ass bitch. I was so mad. I'm like, yo, Godzilla, get on my nerve. All old stale white spoiled milk looking ass bitch. That's your AKA sister.
That's why she
You gonna
dragging
sit
her ass.
there and
She
set up your
curdle milk.
AKA sister.
She curdle milk face.
You
Curdle milk.
all rotten avocado looking ass fish ass bitch. You gonna sit there and set up your AKA sister like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is what we're doing. This
Mm-hmm.
same hoe that was like, we hold ourselves until it's prestige. We black women, we don't do that. You set us back. Oh, lying ass first lady. I got cheated on. Live in a fucking barnyard or troll under the bridge looking ass hoe.
Ooh,
You gonna
Uni is
sit there and
mad.
set up like that.
Uni
When
is
I say
mad, child.
I want to drag Mia, I want to drag old Robert De Niro looking ass hoe. I want to drag her face ass bitch. And I told you I want to drag all them hoes
Uni,
straight
did you
to
call
hell,
Robin a bull dagger?
right?
Uni is mad.
Not the butch.
Yeah,
She
But
fuck
I
off. When
can
I say I want to
understand
jump
it.
on that table and stop a mud hole on each and every one of their asses. I was like, y'all are so pathetic. Y'all have no storyline. You no, never you, no business looking asshole. You want to sit here and touch, and you're gonna put 20 on 10. The fact that you're gonna say, oh, you're talking about Chris grab Pennywise her friend ass. I'm like, since when did she say that? You adding 20 on 10. See, this the shit that get people.
Giselle.
When
Yeah,
I
you're
tell
right.
you, bruh, I think I'm
Giselle.
done because I don't drag her in the comment, but I needed to drag her some more. I will
Thank you,
leave.
Uni Boo. I love it. Drag that bitch.
I will
Yeah,
leave.
because Robin is giving butch queen realness. She's just giving butch queen. She definitely could. She could walk
We
under
knew
butch.
she was Iron Puss. We knew she was Iron Puss, but we didn't know that she
Oh,
is
turkey neck gobble gobble looking asshole.
like for me, she's Karen. That's Karen right there. She is a Karen trapped in a black woman's body. That is her.
Well,
Oh,
technically,
spoiled
she's not
milk
trapped
powder
in a black
face
woman's
looking
body.
asshole. I'm
Technically,
telling
according to
you.
her DNA, it's not a
Ooh.
black woman.
Okay,
It's
but then
definitely not giving a black woman. It's not.
I forgot, sis. I forgot.
According
Uni
to
Boo,
Ancestry.com, it's not.
this
It's
is
giving
the first
really
time
tilapia.
in
It's giving white
history.
fish. That's what it's giving.
This is the first time in history that we've had a full backstage. Okay.
Oh
I'm a
man,
leave.
Uni Boo. Thank you, chat. What a way
Uni,
to
we love you.
Yes, Uni left it on the stage. She done left it on the floor.
what
No,
a way
she
to
set the
kick
bar
off the
high.
Dragathon.
Uni
Right, because
set the
that's the
bar
way to
high
start
as
the
hell.
Dragathon. And I have to do my voiceover. Give me my headphones. And now the Dragathon has just begun.
Tens
That's
across the
exactly
board.
what she did.
Tens across the board.
I'm so
Thank
happy
you,
I got
Uni
my
Boo.
tequila. I'm so happy I got a full glass of tequila right here now because I'm ready for the backstage. Ready.
Listen, I'm ready for the rest of the callers because I know they're gonna get dragged again. But
We
I
love
just
you,
had to get it
Uni.
off my chest. That's
Hey,
all.
She had
we
to let
love
that
you.
out.
Oh,
Thank
We
you.
she had to let that out.
We
Woosah.
love
we
you,
All
love
right.
girl.
you.
Later.
All right.
See you later.
Okay, next on the Dragathon, we got Ray Ray all day.
Hey, Ray Ray.
What's up, Ray Ray?
Hey.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
Okay, now, I was highly disappointed in School Days 2.0 slash ex-wives club. Juan Dixon's ex-wife is just too much of an aggressive power bottom. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired by these heifers, always trying to instigate and so-called investigate just to have a good show. But they gonna run up on the wrong one. They really are. They tired, trifling, and somewhat ran through. Now, I don't know about you, but there's no way I'm gonna walk around my teenage son butt naked.
Exactly.
Never.
That's borderline
I never did that.
sexual
I just don't.
misconduct with children, if you ask me. I don't care if it is her own. At a certain age, you shouldn't do that. Now, when they're little babies, they don't know how to even say it, let alone spell it, or know what it is. That's cool. But not at 14. Some boys will start looking at you in a way, and it just so happen just because you their mama don't mean nothing. You never know nowadays. And with her DNA, like you said,
That's true. I watched Law and Order.
incest started in Europe. So let's not go there with all her European blood. Let's not go there.
Come on.
Now, what I also didn't like was Sharif trying to start something like Michael Jackson. Karen don't want nothing to do with her. Karen is through with her, and she is trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Karen's not giving her any light. She's giving her straight darkness, and I am here for it. I am a Karen fan, Karen Huger fan.
Me
Hello,
too.
not the other Karen fan. And Wendy. I'm gonna need Wendy to keep it cool, calm, and collected a little bit more than she did that night. I know she was hot as fish grease. I think we all were hot as fish grease for her. But it's gonna be a cold day in hell if they catch me going off or put my hands on anybody that I know I shouldn't put my hands on. Now, maybe if they wouldn't film and she met her like in the parking lot or something, maybe you
Bye,
know.
Ray Ray. Ray Ray trying to
Maybe
be, you trying to be slick
hey,
as hell.
She met her in the parking lot of the plastic surgeon's office when
I'm
she was
just
about to go get a
that too.
procedure done. Like,
That too. Like, girl,
I
I
ain't
need
mad,
your
Ray.
advice on how to do such and such. I know they say I have to massage twice, but can you show me? Yeah, show me. Because you know, calling your daddy slash husband because you mad only proves you ain't
Trying
no
to play
boss.
victim.
You ain't no boss. You a peon worker. And I think your brother-in-law proved it, right? Didn't he take her off her so-called throne just because her husband gave her a title and told everybody to follow her and not me? Don't mean she a boss. She can't even spell boss, let alone be a boss. And I think that was proven that night. Actually, it's been proven last year. And I think Wendy has called astronomy class in session with all the craters up there. She has named the crater Mia. She has discovered a crater in Potomac in astronomy class, and the curriculum started the day she threw the drink in her face. And I am
I love
here
it.
out in the front row with the blackboard with it says New Potomac Crater equals Mia. I think that's a perfect opportunity for Mia to get a little more stardom so she can be known as the first crater of Potomac.
Come on, first grader.
The first crater of Potomac. And one last thing. Ashley, put some drawers on, baby, because we don't need to see no more coochie prints. We already got a coochie board. We don't need no more coochie wet prints on
Sharice better put them
nobody's
on too.
sofa. She just need a girdle and stop trying to hide all of that extraness.
My thing is, with a
Hey.
mini skirt on though, I'm not wearing no. Never mind. I'm just. I don't even want to not wear underwear with a
Yeah, I don't know how they feel comfortable just out there like that in the street.
like
Just
short
Well,
dress.
she's Mrs. Cuckold. Mr. Cuckold is just mad because, he can't have it no more. But Mrs. Cuckold will always do what she does, which is entices and flaunts, because
Come
that's how
on,
she got him in the first place. She
come
ain't,
on.
she's only, what, 6, 7 months out of being Mrs. Cuckold?
Come
I
that's
on.
mean,
true.
really.
And
That
she
ain't
out
no,
there. She's like,
She's
I'm out
technically
here.
still.
yeah. She way out there.
They still
She way
live
out
Not
together.
only that though, Ray, don't you think
there.
now that the other girls is like, so they're on her side about divorcing them? I feel like she's like playing them like, yeah, I'm gonna get as much as I can get without. It's like she's playing both sides. Like, yeah, you're divorcing your
Yeah,
husband,
she
but then you
is.
also want to show off for your friends. Like, oh, I'm gonna
For
get what I need
sure.
to get. That's
For
what it looked like.
sure.
And I hope she
Yeah.
wasn't really that naive to think that Michael was going to just be okay and everything was going to be hunky dory and everything was going to be smooth and la la la
Michael's
la
a
la
white man.
la la la. Girl,
Michael's
it's a
a white
divorce.
man.
Yeah,
He's
because
a
once
white man.
it sinks in that he got to give up half his money to the black Pennywise.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. He gonna fight
He,
that.
like this is not. He's gonna it's gonna sink into him, and then it's gonna get a little nasty. It could. I hope it doesn't. But girl, you got to be prepared for all that, and I hope he wasn't that naive to think Michael did not become the businessman that he is just giving away his money. You
The
understand?
word
Like,
is tycoon.
Mr. Cuck,
You
Mr.
looking at the word
Cuckold.
Mr.
tycoon.
Coco.
Look, Mr. Cook. Now, did you
Okay.
see how Ashley was?
We love you, Ray Ray,
when
all day.
They thought
Go
she
follow
was.
her on YouTube.
Right, she was still sis, she was talking
Princess,
still.
I got to drop down. I'm gonna go in the chat because my husband's about to go to work.
All right, Mase.
Okay.
We see you. We love you.
All right, see,
Ray
I'm
Ray,
going
what
to
were
get in
you
the
saying
chat.
though?
I'm gonna drop down the chat. Everybody have a blessed Thanksgiving.
You
if
too.
I don't see you. All right. Love you
You
guys.
too.
See you in the chat.
Okay.
Look, all our people had to go to bed. It's just you and me, baby.
It's just me and
Yeah.
you. Ray Ray was still talking
It's
though.
just
That's why I was like,
me
don't.
and you.
Ray Ray was still talking. So Ray, if you still talking or you need something else to say,
She jumped
hit the
off.
backstage.
She jumped off.
Okay. Maybe because she thought you was like wrapping up. So she
I
probably
was, but she said what she had to say. I don't know, but she could still say it.
No, she was still
Anywho.
talking. Y'all was talking at the same time. Y'all actually was talking at the same time. She was like,
yeah, I thought she was
her
gonna
last
say
song.
something else, but yeah,
Okay.
she put in there. Our next person up to the dragathon is Bernice.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey,
We
Miss
good,
Bernice.
Auntie.
You know, I had to take a lot of deep breaths while watching this episode because Ashley a hoe. Because anytime you go outside without any underwear on, you see access for the next man. So she was showing hoe tendencies from the beginning, and she's
But a
still a
lot of
hoe
people
now.
out here
She's
saying
trying to
they
get
don't
the
wear
next
no
man.
panty drawers.
I'm not that. I'm not in that percentage.
You know what? I'm not in. No.
You,
Because
Auntie
you
Bernice,
see,
you older than me, and I know you not in
have
that percentage. I'm older than Princess, and if Princess is not in that percentage,
okay.
I'm not in that percentage. You damn sure ain't gonna be in that percentage.
Finish.
We don't do that.
Right. No. We don't do that.
We don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
And they do have thongs transparent on the side, so it was no excuse for her not having on underwear.
Right.
So
That's the part.
it was no excuse.
That's the part I don't understand. Why we not? They have underwear that is like dental floss. So why do you not need to wear nothing when they got dental floss for underwear? That's my thing. That's why I'm always that in. Never mind, I was gonna be TMI, but I need something to catch the stuff that.
Yeah,
I got.
exactly.
My
I don't
stuff
want no dust up there in it. You know what I'm saying?
My stuff stay too wet for me to not have something to hold it. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
That's my problem. Like
we have
I'm not
a
gonna
natural
sit
flow.
like worried about.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We all got the same problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Wet.
We got that wah.
Yes.
So
thank you.
I can't not wear underwear. That's
not me either. And Robin Hood, Friar Tuck, and Sheriff of Nottingham sitting over there on the side of the table was getting on my last nerve. Okay. Because Sheriff of Nottingham, which we know is Sharice, and this unbeknownst relationship she wanted to have with Karen. You talked about her marriage and alluded to her having an affair. So why would she want to talk to you? Really?
Sharice, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck, girl.
You know, and when Karen started singing Happy Birthday to herself, I said, yes, girl. That's just like Denise Richards saying, bravo, bravo, bravo. Girl, shut up. I have nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. And but other than that, Mia played herself because Patricia put that in her ear and she ran with it. But Patricia didn't ask her to go there, but she just wanted to make a moment and to try to embarrass Wendy when you embarrassed yourself.
Period.
And then you turned it to the Karen because all of a sudden now you the victim. You got to call Daddy so he can send you a plane ticket so you can go home. You're a boss though.
Why you just don't have it on deck? Like
that's what made me laugh.
I need to call.
You don't call your husband after you attack somebody. You attack somebody, and you don't call your husband, play victim, and tell him to get you a plane.
Yeah.
Right. If anybody's gonna get a plane right out, none of y'all hoes can come stay with me. That's how I would have thought. Not the other way around. I'm not leaving. Y'all can come live with me. Y'all go get y'all find your hotel. Do what you gotta do, but you can't stay with me. No. After we didn't have this kind of argument. But you know, me is different. She's way different.
You know, I should have did my eyebrows to match these lips. You know, her eyebrows is like this.
They be like this. I've been drawing my eyebrows on since I was 14, and her shit be like.
Ronald, y'all can hear my neighbors right now. If y'all see my face looking crazy, they hollering and screaming. Door slam. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's 11
and it's late where you at?
It's 11 o'clock at night. Go to bed or some shit. I don't know why y'all hollering and acting a goddamn fool.
Yeah, no, we don't.
I don't know if y'all can hear it faintly.
No, we can't. I can't. No. Auntie Bernice, can you hear it?
No, I can't hear. I can't hear.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear.
I don't hear anything.
No. Because that night you went to tree lighting. We had our tree lighting here too. That's why I sent you the video. Yeah. But other than that, and did nobody come to Wendy's defense as in grab Wendy, other than that bodyguard, and pull her to the side?
They wanted to see that.
Yeah, and they wanted to see the chocolate girl go off.
Yes.
They want the
I think they thought that Mia was going to halfway beat her ass. And that was going to happen.
That wasn't going to happen.
You talking about an African woman?
See, that's why that whore turned on that damn camera, because she wanted to take home and laugh at that shit.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Princess. When you said that, I said Princess is genius.
Yep.
Princess is genius. She wanted to go home and rewatch the shit. Because there's too many cameras. Bravo got enough cameras on the scene that you wanna pick your phone up and videotape it so you can go home and be like, see, remember, this is what I take. Look what she was doing. Mm-hmm. I can't believe Robin can be so infantile. it's crazy to me.
Why don't that surprise you? Robin has
it don't. Auntie, it don't. She
doesn't have anything to contribute. Juan is about to get caught up in a court case. Okay? No ifs, ands, or buts. He's about to get caught up. Mm-hmm. Because if you are supposed to be in charge, you're supposed to protect your students. And you did, on your watch, your students got taken advantage of. So you're going to have to pay for that. Okay?
Yeah, they got some rough roads ahead.
Yes. So to deflect.
All right, thank you, Miss Bernice.
You're welcome, kiddo. And let the next person come up here.
I'm not gonna see you at the after dark tomorrow.
What time is it gonna be?
I think like 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'll be there.
We love to see you, Auntie Bernice. We love you.
Okay, love y'all too. Happy holidays. Okay, bye bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, look, these last ones, I'm gonna give y'all.
I'm scared.
10 to 12 minutes.
I'm scared. She gave y'all 12 minutes. I'm scared to see who it is.
10 to 12 minutes. Okay, y'all better figure it out.
I first want to say, what was going to seep out of Ashley? Were those
we don't want to know. We don't want to know.
Were those the worms that Michael hadn't planted in you?
First of all, can I just say this?
Is that what's going to seep out the worms?
Nobody told Thick to go first. Nobody told Thick to go first. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Deb, I need you to cut on your camera so everybody can see I put you outside.
No.
Yeah.
I need you to cut on your camera so
You got
everybody can see I put you outside.
You got
and
him the other
notice
night.
my avatar is
I see your avatar.
Dr. Wendy Osefo.
I see you.
She just keep having you look like Dino on the outside.
Nobody
And then you outside.
So
but you outside. Why you don't want to call on your camera?
Because he in Texas.
Why?
He in Texas. because he's in Texas and he don't want
I
everybody
turned
to
on
know.
my camera. Y'all saw the light. Y'all saw
I
the light.
seen
No,
you,
no, no, cut
bro.
it out
I
again.
seen,
No,
Cut on your
already did.
camera again so
Oh
they can
Lord,
see
is
you
Nerdy been
Already
drinking
did.
mimosas
outside.
again?
bro. I seen you.
No, we ain't had mimosas. We went to the. I'ma just say this. We went to
You
the
drunk?
crab place.
Oh Lord, they don't want sis.
No, you came
Princess,
inside.
princess, it's
You
a
came
takeover.
inside to show
Princess,
that
they gonna
shit.
take us over.
Bye.
And he
See,
went ran right back outside. Tell him cut on his camera now.
She about to use
they
all the
taking
12
over,
minutes.
sis.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I just want to say this. I just want to say this. It has nothing to do with the episode.
Okay, I'm
You got
listening.
It,
5 minutes
it,
left.
girl,
You know what, sis?
we gonna have more than 5 minutes because mother mother
She
don't
know her
strike
kids is in the building.
don't
I don't know
strike
why she
this on
acting
your
like that.
time. You the mother, and you can cut me off when
Exactly.
you want because you our mother.
Exactly.
But I want to say this. I before we get into the get down of everything that has going on
Mm-hmm.
tonight, I 100% want to take the time to acknowledge my mother first and first and foremost. Because I was a nobody in the YouTube land,
I don't know
right?
about all that, but you
But
might not
I'm
be
just
able to do.
saying, to me,
Yes,
and
I got you.
where I saw myself,
Okay.
I was a nobody in the YouTube land, and then I did an interview with my mother and my sister,
Thank you. I was like,
and,
awesome.
and they brought me on. And at the time when they did the interview with me, I was like, it's 100% business, right? And that's just what I looked at it as 100% business. And through all of that, um, Princess have definitely been about her business and her platform and keeping her brand and keeping her building, and I understand it. And Cutiee was just like, I'm here, sis, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't all that close. Like they had literally just found me from my videos. But I want to take this time while I'm up here today to let them know how much I appreciate them because I've been going through a lot. I've been dealing with a lot. And in meeting them, I met people who love me for who I am. I don't have to dimmer down my personality. I don't have to dimmer down who I am. And they've accepted me for who I am. And my platform, where it is today, would not be where it is without Mother Princess. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a person that like to give
That
honor.
nigga crying. This nigga crying.
Don't be
That's why
coming in
that
here
voice changed.
during the dragging
I am.
time, getting all mushy and
This
shit.
Negro,
She
this
drunk
Negro
as
I am.
right here.
hell.
This
Y'all leave
Negro
me
right here.
alone.
And what
No,
about
she
like
called
you forgot all about
sis.
it, but it's
Hey,
fine.
she
Y'all
called
leave
me
me
today.
alone.
It's fine.
She's very sensitive right now. She was crying today. Like I was like, no, you don't even feel
Hold
like
on,
that though.
Cutie,
But
hold
I'm just saying
hold
it
on,
to
hold on,
say
hold on,
that
hold on.
she
Cutie,
appreciate
Cutie,
all
Cutie,
of us.
wait.
I'm go ahead, so Deb, go
You know
ahead.
all about me, and that's fine.
Hey, you outside. Be quiet.
Tell her,
No,
baby.
so before we get in, because we gonna drag. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
When?
I'm gonna drag.
I can't wait.
But before I get to the dragging of it all, I wholeheartedly wanted to thank Princess for taking me up under her wing
No, that I know she did.
and taking me as her daughter and taking me, and just, mentoring me on the things of YouTube and things like that and just loving me wholeheartedly for me being who I am. I thank Cutiee for loving me who I am because this week, what nobody has known, has been very trying for me dealing with a narcissist, and dealing with all of
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying? So I am 100% grateful to the people who have came in my life and have loved me wholeheartedly. And I'm a firm believer of, if I have a public platform, even though you guys show me all the love in private, I'm gonna show you all the kudos in public.
I'm never gonna be mad at that.
Oh,
You,
sugars.
you know what I'm saying? Now,
Yes.
Never.
but now let's commence to the dragging
Thank
of
you.
the neck of
The
karma.
dragathon. The dragathon. Versus
Okay, let's go.
who you want to drag on first?
Oh, so I'm gonna drag on Roberto Cavalli first.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Okay.
drag on Roberto Cavalli first because you pulled out your goddamn camera and Juan Dixon still ain't here.
And nothing Roberto Cavalli about her.
He's still
Broke
he
bitch.
still ain't here. You want to talk about being antagonistic, but you was antagonistic in recording. You was antagonistic at the dance studio when it didn't even call for all what you had going on. You was antagonistic at the burn the wicks of the cameras or whatever the hell it was down to the winery that it was trying to do, but you was antagonistic. So it's okay for you to be antagonistic, but it's not okay for Wendy to be antagonistic. And
Mm-mm.
Giselle, you want to sit up here and talk about everything, but you have given us nothing but past the holy whore and Legoland
That's a crack house.
She
of
said
your
Lego
house.
Land.
That's what it is. It's Legoland. It's built together, put together. It's not even build a bear because when you leave there, it's a complete bear. Her house is not a complete house. It's not a complete house. And at the end of the day, you want to argue with Wendy, and people can feel however they want to feel. And I don't give a damn who disagree with me. Wendy is a CNN political commentator. She argue with people for a living. That is what she does. So if you cannot verbally spar with her, don't start with her. And Mia,
Hmm.
you got all big mad about Patricia and her not signing a contract. You let Patricia put a battery in your back. But while you was checking for Wendy in her contract, you really should have been checking for yours in your contract. Because the truth of the matter is, you a bargain basement hoe who
Hmm.
got put up on the building and the licensings and the CEO of the building based on your husband, and when he retired they retired your ass and they took the company from you. So while you was worried about Wendy businesses and legacy and what she had money for, you should have been tuned into your own businesses. But I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'ma let So Deb talk because you know he like to call that hoe the boss.
The BOSS, and she is
Meanwhile,
not.
her name.
meanwhile she
Never.
Boss
Never.
of
meanwhile
nothing.
Meanwhile, she'd have just disjointed. And if he cut on his camera right now, he disjointed too because he outside in the cold because it's 47 degrees
I
out
couldn't
here in
camera.
Houston.
I'm sitting next to you.
You not sitting next to me. Cut on
You
your
want me to cut it?
camera
You want me to
because
cut it
I'm
on
going
the
to cut on mine. I'm going to cut on mine. Let me cut on mine because he's lying. He's not next to me. He's not next to me. He's running inside. He's running inside. You see it? He's running inside. That's why there's a
Now
that's
you a
why
sports
there's a
commentator.
backup. That's why there's a backup. Your ass was
He's
outside.
running. He's running.
Child, if you don't
He
go back
ran
out,
inside.
all right. You got 2 days. 2 days before the holidays. If you want to get fed, I
Bro,
think you
he
might want to
getting
go back
bread and water.
outside.
He not getting no gumbo. He not getting no stuffing. He not getting what I'm making.
Princess, what you eating? Cause it look good. Damn it. Damn. I'm
He
like,
not getting
she
none of
eating
it.
something good. What you eating?
Oh, well, before
Well, yeah, go ahead, Branson.
before he decided to, go
And
on.
let me say this. Let me
Uh,
say this.
Oh
I'm sorry.
Lord.
Branson.
I ain't mean to cut nobody off. But can I just say this? We all went on the trip. We got one, two, three, four out of the five YouTubers here who went on the trip. Rest in peace, Shanquilla.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But we wouldn't have had them type of problems.
Hell no.
And we wasn't having them type of
At
problems.
all.
My mother told me bring my ass inside Crenshaw 2 o'clock in the
Period.
morning.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have did that. And you just gotta be careful who you think is your friends. But
Mm-hmm.
Deb ain't my friend. That motherfucker gonna be sitting outside eating bread and butter.
Why you being so rude?
A slice of bread and a
Why you don't
capsule.
want to cut the camera on to show people you outside?
And don't go running
'Cause I
back
want the
in there.
echo. I want the echo.
Don't go running back inside. Cut the camera on.
I
Cut
don't
the
want.
camera on. Because that's
Go
where
on,
you was.
Ricardo.
Okay, so before Deb goes on the offense and goes up for the whoever that lady is, she ain't got no damn business.
Because you
If
know
she
he a
did,
troll. He know
yes,
the truth. He know the truth, but he a troll.
yes. Where can I start with this? Oh yeah, the bargain basement, bottom of the barrel, bad butt shots looking bitch, because that's what
Whoa.
you are.
Whoa. No, I
Let's
like
be
when you say biatch. I like when you say batch. No, it's batch. Bitch.
She
It's
a
batch.
bitch today. Listen here, La Cienega Boulevard, that's with your big ass feet, them floaters you got on your chest and your feet. You're just mad because you didn't have nobody to actually be there and raise you. That sad little petulant child inside of you who can't actually articulate and emote well decided to put hands on someone and you threw a drink and you hit somebody with a purse and then hurt yourself. That's your fault, no one else's. You should have minded your goddamn business because it had nothing to do with you when it came down to the business between Patricia and Wendy. The reason Patricia is so mad is because that bitch didn't get another episode out of Wendy. That's why she's so mad. That's why Patricia is so mad. You should have minded your goddamn business, but you sitting up here acting like you a jealous lover whose man didn't get business and didn't get another airtime. If you're such a good friend to him, if y'all friends, if y'all hang out like that, if y'all family, then you would have put him on the show. You would have had him filming scenes with you and your nasty ass husband. That's what you could have did, you raggedy bitch with them craters in your face. I don't like that hoe. Moving on to the two white bitches who's sitting across from the table, going at Karen, talk about Karen, you could have did this and you could have did that. No, you old raggedy, low vibrational, bottom of the barrel, backwoods, backwaters, should have went and got y'all asses fixed. White women sitting up there talking about, well, Karen could have did this. No, both you hoes instigate everything. One of y'all is built like a goddamn Chevy, a box Chevy at that. The other one is just bad built, and it's sad. Y'all mad at Wendy because Wendy's parents made her strive to be better, want better, do better. That lady got about, hold on. She worked for The Hill as a writer. She's a political commentator. She on this goddamn show. She got the candle business that y'all trying to down, but at least a bitch got a business. Y'all ain't even got that. What else she do? I'm missing something. She's a professor. She need 2 more jobs, and she had several streams of income people be talking about.
Yeah.
And she got interest.
No, 6, because she didn't wrote a goddamn book. So she's missing 1. Y'all mad because y'all don't have nothing. And the fact that y'all parents told y'all raggedy asses that the only thing you have to do is sit there, be light-skinned with your little bright eyes, which y'all about like 60, 70% white, okay? From the mountains of Caucasus, you're a vanilla vulture. Shut up.
Ooh.
You're mad
Vanilla
because your parents,
vultures.
you're mad because your parents didn't tell you to strive for more. You're mad because your parents didn't tell you that you could go to school and be better and get a degree and multiple degrees and have a business and be a boss CEO. Not you ain't got no business. Your brother-in-law locked you out. The minute your husband retired, you got the boot. They heaved that hoe out the door.
She got her lipstick business. See?
What business? I ain't heard of it. And I do take
You
a
would
look
not
at
be.
other. I'm not done. I do take a
You would
look at
not be
people.
sitting here saying that.
I'm not
Or
done.
back to a boss.
I ain't seen it. I ain't heard about it. She don't promote
She
it.
ain't no damn boss.
See a difference. She don't promote
That's
it. So
why your ass outside.
But back to the two raggedy kitty clicking hoes. Y'all just mad because y'all parents, once again, didn't make y'all strive to be better. So now y'all upset because Wendy's parents did, but y'all parents told you, go to school. Find a man who is willing to trick off a little bit of money to you and possibly get you pregnant and, just be happy being a housewife. No. Y'all sitting on the show. Y'all do nothing every goddamn season. This is damn winery all over again. But you know what? Now that I think about it, y'all probably, y'all did instigate that fight at the winery. But y'all was hoping to instigate this fight, but you didn't get it because Wendy wasn't going to give it to you. But I would have gave it to you because both you bitches would have been doused in all the alcohol and food on the table. Sit down there and talk about the one thing Giselle Bryan not going to do is leave some dirt on the table. Bitch, I would have smacked you all them Oreos. Sitting up there stuffing your face after a fight that just broke out. See, this how I know. This how I know she'd be the main one to get her ass beat in the streets of DC. But she not gonna go out. She not gonna leave that crack house she in. That's why them kids don't like you. Both y'all kids don't like y'all. And then talking about, if I got to hear I Wish Juan Dixon was here one more time, just in general when it comes to this show, guess what, bitch? You're going to be fired come next season because that school's not going to allow him to be on this show anymore because it's the only reason that the lawsuit and the story got traction. It's the only reason why he's going to continue to get traction. It's because he's been on this nationally syndicated show with you. Everybody knows who he is. So now it's shining a light on the school on a lawsuit that they didn't want, and now they have to really pay attention to. Your storyline about to leave you. And what exactly are you going to do? Because y'all not getting married. Y'all filed for a marriage license back in August. Y'all have been engaged for almost 3 years.
Oh, that shit expired. They should have called Pastor P, and I would have married
almost 3 years. You're nothing. You're pathetic.
Not Pastor P. Not Pastor P. I'm sorry.
Pastor P would have came and married him for a small fee.
Lonely, pathetic, do nothing, low vibrational, ain't got nothing, hoes. And hey, check this out. Abraham Lincoln, who don't like to wear underwear in that dress. There are ways to put on underwear with that dress. You could have had a coochie patch on. You could have had
Abraham Lincoln.
You could have did something. But guess what? I get that you want to live in your tin can in the sky with Schmeagle, because y'all not getting divorced. Because if y'all was getting divorced, you would have been about that house quick, fast, in a hurry. Wait, it's not even a house. It's a tin box. You living in a tin box in the sky with a man who gonna do whatever with whoever was down there dragging your ass to whoever would listen down in the Bahamas at Candace's show. You are pathetic.
Ranting, you ain't saving nothing else for nobody else.
Thank
and that
you,
is why
Jesus.
Ranting
your mama was there under the
Lord.
goddamn bridge.
Ranting does not come up for air.
Can I just say this?
Ranting, you must swim well. You must swim well.
Also, you have to understand she's going to give y'all everything.
Can I just say this?
Ranting is a swimmer.
Can I just ask this? Can I ask this one thing?
Let's give it back.
Me too, baby.
Let's rewind it back.
Go ahead.
I just want one thing.
We all sitting here.
Let Nola say that one thing.
I just want one thing.
Come on, Anne-Marie.
I want one thing. I want you to turn on your camera so that the people can see you outside.
Outside, bro.
No, don't come inside and cut on your camera. Don't come inside and cut on your goddamn camera. Go back outside where you were. Go back outside where you were.
Hold up. Push him outside.
Go back outside where you were.
Push him outside. Push him outside.
Look, we got to hear from Deb and Pig Girl.
Come on.
Deb ain't gonna say shit. He gonna come inside to try to say stuff.
No, let Pig
But
Girl
I
lead.
need him to see why he outside.
I showed him. So that's
no. Let's go to Pig Girl. Let girl be the last one.
Let's get into the realness of the whole situation. Oh, you messy, Nola. You messy. You messy. All right. Nola,
show him now.
Y'all that.
Show him now where you are. You can't run inside now.
I already showed him.
You can't run inside now. Show him where you are
my
now.
sister are showing out. Sorry, y'all. Our brother and sister is showing out.
Let's get into the realness.
No, let's show everybody where you at on that bullshit. Show them now, because you can't come inside.
So the folks can go to sleep.
Look.
Show them where you at so the people can go to sleep.
I'm in Cali. Don't go to sleep. Stay
we
up.
saw him.
Show them where you at, Deb. Hold on your camera, Deb.
Please show us where you at.
I told y'all.
Show us where you at, Dale.
Turn the
Hey,
goddamn
While
camera
y'all
on,
I
man.
arguing
want to
over
hear
that, let's
thick.
get thick, girl.
I want to hear thick right now. Let me hear thick real quick,
I
cause
wanted to say
my
what
brother gonna be on tonight
Cause
forever.
y'all sitting up here playing.
Yeah, let thick girl.
Yeah,
Let
cause
thick
me
girl
and
get it.
Deb going live on my channel after this.
but no,
Yes y'all are. Yes we
say what I
are.
say, then they can go. Listen, I understand y'all mad about the boss, and that's fine. She's the
Fuck
boss.
the
She
boss.
not a
And
Fuck
boss.
her.
Nigga,
uh-uh,
We
Diana
not
Ross
mad
is the
about the
boss, nigga.
disjointed.
Diana Ross is the
look,
boss, nigga.
look.
Not
I
Mia.
ain't nothing while y'all was talking, so let me finish my statement.
But
Okay,
don't put out fake shit. Fake
I'm
news,
just
nigga.
saying. Just
Fake
saying
news don't work.
that I know y'all upset because this is a boss, and as a boss is doing boss.
Oh Lord
Oh, Lord.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ,
the reality
the
is that
Savior.
she
I
was.
see why Nola put you out.
Yeah, put his ass out. Nola, push him back outside. Go
But
ahead.
no,
Go
but
ahead,
for real,
bro.
all games aside, let's be for real,
No,
for
go
real.
ahead. No, go ahead, Deb. We know
Oh,
me is your favorite. Go ahead.
yeah, but for real, all jokes
He's the
aside,
advocate.
Oh
all
He's
Lord.
the
jokes aside,
advocate. Let him go.
what's going on, Chef Don Down? All jokes aside, yo, Mia is she's wrong, and I play
Oh,
around a
wait.
lot. I, I play,
Wait. Say it
I
one
play.
more time.
Oh
Listen,
my
I play
Jesus.
around a lot. Listen, I play around a lot. I know the people in the
Yeah.
chat bragging me is fine. I do play around a
Okay.
lot because I know that Mia is not the most liked person. This
You said
episode,
she was wrong though.
Mia was wrong,
Oh, I
and
love you. Okay.
like I really don't like how this was played out, and I'm going to go off my girl Monique because
Oh, hell.
they're arguing on the internet. I
Okay.
don't I don't like the fact that it's okay for this and not for her, and so now we're sitting here and we're dealing with the same situation. People were dragging, her, and now we're saying Mia, and now people are siding with Mia, or they're not siding with Mia. The reality is this: these women are on here for. And for me, when I watch the show, I watch for two things: for how the show is created and for the people that I like. I do like Mia, but I think went wrong as wrong. I did not like what Mia did this episode at all. But before that, I did understand the fact that you should be, Peter's here, you doing business with him, you should say something. I understood that. Once the purse and the drinks got thrown, I was after when the purse happened, I was upset. The drink throwing wasn't bad to me because we've seen it so many times. Drink throwing ain't that bad on reality TV, y'all. And I'm not gonna
He
sit here and be
still
like,
didn't. But here's the thing,
hold
so
on,
Deb.
wait. Let me
Wait,
finish because
no.
I ain't
I'm just
saying
saying it didn't land though. It didn't
let
land. That's all I'm saying. Go.
the
Just like
drink
the salad toss didn't land.
right.
Her shit
Exactly.
don't land. But go ahead. I'm
I
gonna let
got
you
you.
be the.
I got you.
No, you're not.
Okay.
So I'm not going to sit here and be like, Mia throwing a drink is a bad thing because we've seen drinks being thrown on every reality show we ever watched. So I'm not
Yes.
say, oh,
Absolutely.
she's a bad person because she threw a drink. We've already seen that. When that purse hit her, that's when my problem had happened with her. I get the arguments. I get the understanding that we have to watch the show for the disagreements or whatever. But when it came down to that purse part, like that's the part where I really had an issue with. And I can like her and still not like her in the same way. So I can admit that I know I've been on channels, and I gotta say this because I go on people. I've been on ranting channel, or I think Thick Girls channel, and I had to check a bitch because
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, for me, like, I watch the show for fun. I don't think that everything I'm watching is serious, but what I will say, what I do like is, like, it's fun to watch. I think that Mia throwing a drink, that's reality TV, period. That's reality TV gold. But when it comes down to that purse hitting her, to me, like, okay, like, for real, we going too far. It's going way too far. And I don't like that. I think that I even hit her because I think Thick Girl, she was in the chat when Candace went live. I was like, I miss Candace's episode because this whole, like, Candace would have been a better person to be there to, like, level it out for me when it came down to Wendy.
Start
I
that
She would have
crying.
came for her.
She wouldn't have did nothing. She'd have started
I
crying.
want to because I know
No,
y'all
she
wait.
would have ran that mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all want to
She
hear what
bad. I'm traumatized. This is the
I rewind.
winery all over again.
I want to
Charlotte
rewind.
was.
Wait, I want to rewind back to Jocelyn. Girl, why are you so up at this damn trip and you don't got nothing? Because for me, this is for me. I'm with Mia. after the 6th thing you need, girl, go to Walmart, go to CVS, go down to the swap meet and
You done
get you
called the
the
girl
you need
Jocelyn.
during this trip.
I didn't
But
know
that's
who you
the
was talking
thing.
about.
I
Talking
thought
about
he was talking about
Jacqueline.
Jocelyn or
Me
Nana.
No,
too.
talking
I
about
thought he was going
Jacqueline.
back to New York.
And
I
I'm
thought
gonna
he was
just say
going to
this:
hip
how
hop.
do we know that
Nope,
she?
nope, 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 nope. Deb, then me. Nope, nope, nope.
No,
Not
I'm trying to ask a
tonight.
question. That
Yes.
I'm not trying to do anything else but ask a question.
Okay.
For real, how is it that we? Because she was like, she asked for all this stuff. We don't know if she really didn't come with nothing, or if she was just trying to embarrass that girl. Because all I heard her ask for was some
No,
spray
we
on
watched
deodorant.
her ask for those things, so we know it wasn't Mia trying to embarrass her. She was asking for those things. So I
No, she legit said, "Do you have spray on deodorant?" Then when it came down to all the other stuff that was mentioned, it came out of your fave's mouth. So I
because
don't believe
because
a damn thing that come out Crater Face mouth.
if they can't show everything when it comes down to the recordings, but the reality is that the girl needed all these things. So yes, if I'm Mia at the
Mm.
6th thing that you need, after the 3rd thing you need, girl, go down to the Walmart or the CVS and get the shit that you need because right now I don't have enough for me and you at this point. Now that's where I was coming in for.
Nah, baby, cause me and Nanny.
No, 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 no. I
No, we ain't gonna do it.
I don't think that it's right for people to bring up Mia being homeless as a child or as a
No, it's
whatever.
the point about. It's the point about. It's not about nobody being bringing up Mia being homeless and what her mama did when she was on
But
drugs.
You gonna
Shout
stop
out to
saying it that way?
Reaping with mama
You
on
gonna
that's
stop
what
drugs.
saying it that way?
We
Shut up.
gotta let this girl get it. We done
There's
went over
nobody
y'all
doing nothing
time
about that. It's
span.
the point about biting off the hand that feeds you. It's the
I
point that
didn't say
now
what I
that you done hooked and crooked your way, you
I
done
ain't,
shrimps and lobster and
but
backroom
why
doors,
would
secret
but why
alleys in the
but why
strip club your way to a better life. Now you want to shit
Nola,
on me?
Nola. Why does she have
Can
to
y'all let thick talk?
No.
that's what I'm saying.
Mia
Let
Auntie,
Nick talk. I didn't get to
I
finish.
mean not Mia Auntie, Jacqueline's sister.
It doesn't matter. She's not on the show.
Jacqueline's sister,
It's so deaf what
who
he's
in
saying. That's all
turn turned nanny for Mia,
I'm
had been a nanny
saying. Can I finish what I'm saying?
prior to dealing with prior, and I know this for a fact because I went back and researched her YouTube
And
video.
fine, that's fine.
So prior to dealing with Mia, she was a nanny, and like she said, their whole family was hurt by how Mia is acting and by what Mia is doing. Cause bitch, you had nothing.
Okay.
You had nothing. When
And
Jacqueline came on the show, she thought it was her and Mia gonna do this
mm-hmm.
and some friends.
And
And
that's fine.
Mia turned her back on her
That's
because she
fine.
want to be cool with the green eyed bandits.
And I
We're not
understand.
Well,
going
we
to
gonna
act
come
like we
back to
don't
you,
see Mia
Nola.
for who the fuck
Can
she
I finish?
And
is.
No,
Jacqueline was
No.
stupid enough to let her
We're
do
not
it and
going to do
then go
that.
run right back
And
to
we're
her and
not
be
going
like,
to play
oh
that.
my God, she
So
treated you so
we're going to
bad,
discuss
me. I
it
can't believe she
in the
said
live.
those
We're going
things
to
to
do
you.
after.
So fuck Jacqueline and her feelings right about now.
Now can I
But we're
finish?
not going to act like it's not what it is,
it's,
what it
it's
is.
proper thigh girl's turn. Let her go.
Mia's phony.
No, it's
Now
At the
still
end of the
rap. It's
day,
still recall.
if
It's
me and
still
my best,
so dead turn.
Nola,
Can I
and we
finish
were
what I'm saying?
all just on the trip.
Can I
wait,
finish what I'm
Nola. Okay, go dead.
Okay.
Well, it said the host muted my mic. I can't say nothing. We were all just on the trip.
We hear you.
We
Heard
hear
you.
We were
you.
all just on the trip. If Princess didn't have toothpaste, if California Cutie didn't have toothpaste,
No more
pads,
drinks for
deodorant,
Nola for
or
the week.
whatever, I'm going to give her whatever. I'm going to tell
Hey,
her, girl,
And
come
I
on,
hey,
would
let's
Cancel
I'm
just
that.
go
sorry.
ahead and roll
good.
I'm
over.
sorry,
But
y'all. I'm in
y'all
my
show
car.
And
toothpaste,
that's
I'm
what
in
I'm
my
going to do.
car.
I'm
I'm
deodorant,
in
not
my
about to
car.
get
I
out
need
here and
y'all to.
go talk
towel.
about it with other
Princess, I
bitches.
Oh
think you
my
might have to
Let
mute
alone
him.
we've
God.
been friends before this show.
What the fuck is going
Mia
on?
was wrong, and I need you to
No,
go ahead on and admit
Wait,
that she was
Nola,
wrong.
Nola,
I know you
Happening.
want
wait,
to call her the
wait,
boss.
wait, wait. Okay, what you saying, Cece?
what about me?
Y'all ain't
She
never
said
gonna.
she was in the
Go
car.
ahead. Go ahead,
I was
so
trying to
Deb. I'm in my car and I'm trying to just jump in so y'all know that I'm still here. So
Oh, we know
all
you
I'm
in the
saying,
car. We can hear you.
Yeah, we
yeah,
hear you
yeah,
driving.
yeah, 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 yeah. So all I'm saying is Yeah, no, I agree with Nola. That's what
Nola done come in.
I just want to say. I agree with Nola, and then so that you can talk. That's it. Because I'm
Nola
still
done
here.
jumped down. Oh,
Oh
daughter.
my God. What
What
is
y'all
going
Come
talking
on,
on?
about?
so dead.
I'm gonna need y'all to cash at me for a hotel room too.
I ain't cash shipping you
You know what, so
nothing.
then I'm not sending you nothing. You sleep your ass on the goddamn on the couch, and your ass. Hey Nola, take a picture of
She
his ass
took her.
like we did.
Y'all done knocked me.
Nola, take a picture of his ass like we did.
What is
Take a picture
going
of him.
on?
Ain't nobody sending you no cash
Princess, you
app.
have a one drink minimum from now on.
Yes, please. One drink minimum for all of it. Ain't nobody
Only
sending you
you
no
can
cash
drink.
app.
Only
Facts.
To
you.
play steak tonight, but I'm just saying.
You ain't
Look,
getting no.
y'all. I know, but y'all don't. I know y'all know that there's the balls, and that's okay. You know, I agree
Oh,
with y'all that she's
There is no
wrong.
boss, nigga.
Listen,
If you don't
I'm
stop saying that, Mia is
I'm gonna
not the
bring y'all.
boss.
I'm
Tootie,
finna put all y'all in
I'm gonna
time
bring
out. Y'all
y'all
is
wrong.
bad children today,
No,
okay?
no, put so
I'm
damn
gonna
in
bring that
timeout for
wrong.
saying Mia is a boss. She's not. Stop.
Let's
Princess.
I'm
see
gonna
if a
bring.
thick girl, because y'all
Yes.
y'all is tripping. I will come back to you. Bye.
Go ahead,
Die.
Stick.
Okay.
Y'all is in
So,
retrograde.
oh my God.
A mess.
So, this shit did not have to happen. Why did
Why you ain't reaching?
Mia even have to go over there and talk to Peter? Why couldn't we sit? First, I want to say what Karen should have said to Sharice was happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. You get no energy and left it as that because that was some bullcrap. And why is she on the trip? Is what I want to know. Why is she there?
Come on.
Oh no.
Why is she there? Then we
That
get to Mia getting up. Peter had just told Wendy that he was going to talk to her later. Wendy said she didn't come there for business. That should have been the end of that. Mia shouldn't have got her ass up from that table. Shouldn't went over there and asked no questions. Should have did none of that. She should have sat at that table. Ashley would have started talking about what Giselle lied and said to Robin. We could have explored that fucking storyline, or we could have explored uh about to get sued. That's why she want a prenup all of a sudden. They ain't on that damn mortgage. I mean, it ain't about no goddamn no goddamn what credit
prenup
was
or
bad.
none of that
No,
shit.
they knew what was
Yeah,
about to
no.
happen and they covered it up. And then Giselle, let's explore why you keep lying on Chris every damn week. It's a different goddamn story. Now his hand
With the
slid up
brown
somebody else's
penis.
ass. If you don't
Brown
stop
penis.
playing.
Brown
Then
penis.
let's go to Mia. If you don't sit your Merlin Manson Beetlejuice looking ass down somewhere. Why did you pick up that drink and throw it on that lady? You know you can't fight. You know you all mouth. You know you're not real. You know you have been built more than 5 times already. The next time may be the last time. You look like the people from the goddamn Death Becomes Her. Girl, stop it. And if Wendy would have beat your ass, she would have got God. Thank you. I am not where Wendy is. I don't want to be where Wendy is because I would have beat your ass that night. I would have got up on my seat and your face would have been planted into that table. I am telling you that nose and them lips would have been all gone. No God, no way. And then you pop that lady in the head. And then for the two old hags on the other side of the table talking about Karen didn't mediate. Why didn't Karen mediate? Why the fuck did y'all sit there and antagonize that whole goddamn debacle that was going on at the table instead of y'all mediating it? Why you just couldn't
Karen
say,
ain't a
okay,
referee. Karen's
okay,
not a referee. Stop.
thank you. But this was the winery all over again. Only
Exactly.
difference is the victim was the victim was the person that they tried to make the antagonist, and the fucking
Exactly.
antagonist was made to be the victim. Talking about you
That
broke
part.
your nail. Bitch, you better be glad that's all you broke was a goddamn nail. Because if you'd have
You
raised
broke
that
your
person
own
at me,
nail
that
though.
arm would have been broke.
No,
Then you,
but
and Jacqueline, that lady sat there and drug you all of this trip. And
I
Mm-hmm.
what
was
you
trying to
gonna go
say
do?
all this
Because you
stuff.
want
I
her
was
man
late.
dingling in your mouth when y'all get back home. You gonna go over there talking about some goddamn they were wrong. Why did she talk to you like that? Bitch, why did she throw a drink at her? Bitch, why did she hit her in the head with a goddamn pocketbook? What do y'all mean? And y'all talking about if Candace was there, she would have. No, she wouldn't have, because the Candace ain't even leave the damn house when she got there, and she found out that her goddamn friend was in a hotel by herself crying all goddamn night. She sat there with them batches because none of these motherfuckers are real friends. Let's get to it. They ain't none of them real friends. Candace and her, she may have brought her on the show just like everybody else had brought somebody on the show. Just last damn episode, Wendy sat there with
Hello,
Ashley
Shaquila.
after Ashley did what she said
Hello,
what she said to
Shaquila
her. So
Robinson.
therefore, ain't none of these people friends.
No,
Giselle and
ain't
her
no
are scissor
friends.
It's
sisters. They're
amazing.
not friends. They're scissor sisters,
I
and
mean,
Robin
Yeah,
turn is
no.
coming because Giselle is going to talk about her next. When
Oh,
when ain't no more husbands
But
left,
we
Juan
knew
is up
that
for grabs.
last year when they
now
had
can
checked
you
on
mute all
me.
them so I can talk?
We knew when they had checked on her, exerting
Now can you
herself.
mute so I can
No,
talk?
stop.
Because I didn't say anything.
Go ahead.
stop that
Go ahead,
line.
bro.
Can you mute them so I can talk?
I will
I
mute
know you
myself.
ain't
Sure.
talking about mute somebody when you just talked
Y'all
all
have.
through
I
my
Y'all,
will mute
time.
y'all didn't let
myself
me say
so
anything, and
you
I
can
didn't
I
say
talk.
didn't
I'm
nothing.
say
gonna
a
mute
Guys,
damn
myself.
you
thing.
tell.
I don't need
That
Guys,
girl
you
nobody to
tell.
didn't
mute me.
talk.
I'm gonna mute
But
myself.
y'all got 6 minutes for me to end this goddamn show. We at three
Well,
hours
I
and
need a
7 minutes.
whole 6 minutes
I just
because
want
they
to.
talked over her.
No,
No,
because
you
y'all
get
had
So
three.
way more
Shut the
time than
hell
me.
up.
I said nothing. I let all of y'all talk and play.
I
So
ain't talking
don't do
about you,
that
Dick.
dead.
Dick, I ain't talking about you.
Okay.
Now,
You got two. Because you took two.
it has 6 minutes.
No, everybody, including you. 2 minutes. Go.
So
Go
my
ahead,
thing is,
Dad.
so again, like I was saying, that girl should have brought the stuff that she should have brought on that trip. Ain't no way. And don't be asking about no toothpaste or nothing like that, because yes, that's okay for you does have some things, but everything, absolutely not. And I don't care if that girl, if they have brought her into the household, you don't hold that over nobody because they did that out of a courtesy of her because she did not, her family was gone. I get that. Like, okay, two things can be wrong and right at the same time. Mia, as a child, did not, her mother was on drugs. Like, I understand that. So that's okay. But like, we're on a trip for fun. Girl, bring some stuff to the damn house. Do you want me to brush your teeth and wash your cooch too? Like, I don't understand that part.
They do it any other time.
Thick. Mute
No,
yourself.
this is not just your
Mute
time.
it.
They do it any other
Mute
time.
it. Mute it. Mute it. Mute it. Mute it.
They
This is
do
Mute
it
why
it.
I
any
don't
other
let y'all up because
time.
y'all do not act right. Go ahead.
They do it
Mute
any
it.
other time.
Mute her. Mute her. Because
No.
I didn't say nothing while she was talking.
But you
Mute her.
said something when I should have been talking.
Mute her. Because I let y'all all talk. I
Go
ain't in the
You
on
was
finish.
wasting
Go on finish.
time.
They
so
wash each other's coochie any other
so
time, but
so then well then let me I'm gonna be a mess. The boss was right, and she should have did the stuff she did. Whitney deserved that drink thrown in her face because she was acting a damn fool and F
and
everybody.
that is
That's
why Meg was
boom.
about to get her ass whooped. And that is why Mia was crying. And that
And
is why Mia looks like
I hope
Marilyn
Mia
Manson.
gives
And that
her
is why Mia
alcohol
ain't got no
showers
business. That
next
is why
episode.
Mia looks like a man. That is why Mia, it looks like trip trap, trip trap, trip trap.
Can
It is
I?
I, the big Billy Goat Gruff.
Can I say something?
You can say whatever you want to say because we all say we want to say when I start talking. And I hope that she showers her with drinks every day she sees her. After she starts kissing her in Mexico, because obviously it ain't that bad for her
Oh
because
Lord.
they are scissoring cousins now. Ooh.
Okay.
Everybody else scissoring, why not?
First of all, if they were actually scissor sisters, Bigfoot would have said something already to get herself out of this debacle that she's already in.
Candace admitted it, so it's true. And
I don't.
so we know
Wendy
they are
said
scissoring
no.
cousins, and it
Listen,
wasn't that
Wendy
bad
We
for
said.
gonna
her because she
see.
kissing the cousin and her down
Wendy
to the Mexico.
said.
We gonna see.
I don't. I'm not taking nothing as fact
You can
until I
listen to the
see it.
audio of
Wendy
Wendy
said she
saying,
don't
"Oh, is that what
remember.
happened?" So there it goes.
And Wendy also said on Twitter, y'all want to run with this girl going wild thing so bad. She don't
Yeah,
know
but
what's
we gonna see
crazier,
how bad it went.
making up lies or believing lies. And until I see something
Candace already said
with
it. And
my own
Candace,
eyes,
one thing about
it's
Candace, she don't lie.
listen, until I see something with my own eyes, at this point, I don't give a damn. When it
Well,
comes down,
y'all gonna be
listen,
disappointed.
Kimmy Nicole was right. You borrowed my mama, I could borrow your toothpaste. And
But
it wasn't like anybody was throwing the fact that she was a foster child
but it
and had to
wasn't
be
the
taken
toothpaste. It
in.
was the toothpaste, the
No,
tampon,
listen, I'm trying to say
the
this.
toilet paper. It
It
was I needed
wasn't
She
some
was just
like
covers to
being
cover up with. I
extra.
needed a sleeping
She
bag
was
it
being real
wasn't
inside.
extra.
I
it
needed
wasn't
everything besides the
like
thing that I brought to this trip.
with the niece, when the niece got on Twitter, it wasn't like, oh, we did this for you, you did that. No, it's the fact that you sat up there and not even what happened on the show. It was about what she did and throwing out that video of that girl going back and forth with that man she had a relationship with and saying she promotes TV and needs to be kicked off the show. That's where the issue came from. Y'all was supposed to be like family. Go
Oh,
back on Jacqueline.
real quick, ranting, real quick. This one thing I do want to say is this. I heard this earlier, and this is really serious, y'all. Stop doing petitions to take people off these black shows. I'm just all the way. Because
Fuck
the white people don't do
Robin,
this. This is why we don't
get
have no damn
money.
shows,
Fuck
y'all.
Robin,
Because y'all want to put
get money.
off these shows.
Fuck
Hold on,
Robin,
wait.
get money.
Please. Let me finish. Please let me finish. Thick girl, let me finish. I get that y'all don't like this stuff that's happening on the show, but the white people do not do this. And if y'all want the people off the show, that's fine. But let's not do this because we're not gonna have no shows left.
We ain't got none anyway.
Like
Is
every
this what the
time that
hell is
y'all
been brought to?
stop the petition,
The
stop
Real
all this stuff
Housewives
because
of
it takes
YouTube.
our shows away.
Child,
Right.
And I want to say for
If this what we
Monique,
want to see,
justice for
we all
Monique,
for.
justice for Monique,
oh Lord.
because Monique was right. And I
No,
don't
she
care if y'all
wasn't.
like Candace
All
or not.
both of their asses
I
was
like Candace
wrong.
now.
So he
I
stopped
like
me.
Candace
All both
now.
of them was wrong.
So
But justice for Monique.
he stopped
Monique
me.
was right. She was right at what
He
she said, and
No, she wasn't.
I'm going to stand 10 toes down in that. Monique was
No, she
right.
wasn't.
stopped
And
me
I was
We
a
from
all
Monique
said this.
fan.
They're going to trickle down to every relationship, and they have done it every season. They have trickled down to everybody's relationship besides the ladies who have a relationship going
She
on
wasn't
this
saying
show.
that when she was up Giselle's
Make those
ass.
petitions for the women. Make those petitions for Robin and Giselle.
That's what we
That's
talking
what it's
Not
about, Robin
for.
and
not for
Giselle. That's who the
everybody else.
petitions are for, Robin and Giselle, sir.
No, the petition was for Robin, but I'm saying the petition should have started the season when Monique got kicked off that damn show because
She
Giselle
didn't
is the
get
person
kicked
who's the
off the
Well,
show.
people
problem.
caught on
And
late and
Giselle
they
started
caught
that
on
stuff. Giselle
now
the one who
and they
touched
need to
her,
be off the
who made her
show.
fight her. Hold on. She's the one who started that stuff to make her fight her.
We all know
She
that.
put all those. No, we watched it. Candace actually said it, so we do know that.
That's
So
what I
let's
said.
not
We
do
know
this.
it. What are you talking about? I said we all know that.
Oh no, but I'm saying that's when the petition should have started, not this season.
But they were late. Now they started it. No matter when they get off, they need to be off.
And that's what I'm saying. I start a petition to bring Monique back to the show.
No, Monique don't want to come back, and
It
Monique don't
doesn't
need to
matter.
come back.
Giselle don't want to. Giselle don't want to leave either. So start one for Monique to come back because
Right, if she don't want to
Monique
come
has
back.
said she does not want to do anything else with Bravo.
Bravo
She's done
at all.
Well, then why is she commenting on it now?
Because
Well, ask her
because
that.
she still watch.
She said she don't watch.
Well, ask her.
So that's what I'm. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
That's what she said. People sent her
And
that.
she's
She
still
did say that.
friends
She also
with
said I don't
Karen
watch the show, but she
and
also
all of them.
told
She
what she
lived
knew about
down the
show.
street.
She also said she don't watch the show, but she gave a play-by-play what happened on the show. So she's watching the show. The thing is,
well, that she still don't want to come back, and we can't make her come back, even if we have a petition. She ain't
you
gonna
can't
come
make them
back.
leave. You can't make them leave either. But you took the petition to make them leave.
Because they
That's
don't do
retarded,
anything.
Deb. That don't even make sense. You can start a
If she
petition
don't
to
want
have people
if she
to
don't
be
want to come back
removed.
and they don't want to leave, what's the difference?
If the people want
It's a
them to
big
leave,
difference.
if the people tell them they're
Being
gonna leave, they gonna
fired.
leave.
Being
wasn't
That's the
fired.
difference.
She
That's
wasn't
the
fired.
difference,
Leaving
Runko.
voluntarily are two
She
different
wasn't
things.
fired.
We're
She
talking about
left, and she don't want to
left.
come back.
She doesn't
So
want to come
either
back.
way, she's never coming back.
If y'all start a petition for her to come back, she might think
She's
about coming
not
back.
coming back. She doesn't want to do
Princess, say
She
goodnight
got
for the
another
show, baby.
show. What the hell she need to come back for?
Because that show's not that good.
Princess,
Listen,
I
you
don't
don't
like
even
it.
watch the show.
I don't like it.
you want to see her on Real Housewives? She not coming
I
back.
think now that the girls understand what's going on, her coming back would be a great thing.
She not
And I'm
coming.
saying if we're going to start a petition for them to leave, people who don't want to leave, the person who don't want to come back, it's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
The people that own the show can
I'll
make them
start my own
leave, even though
petition
they
for her to
don't
come
want to
back.
leave. They can't make her come back just because they want her to come back. That's the difference. That there's a difference. Love you, but there's a difference.
Okay, look, y'all done stretch this 12 minutes to 45.
Child,
I told you to end your
trying
show.
to- Wasn't even trying to. He was He was
Okay,
trying.
I'm gonna put y'all
Lord.
off my platform.
Where's
I
Nola?
love all of you.
I respected
Nola's
your
okay.
platform
She
tonight,
over there in the
princess.
corner working.
Princess, you
She's
got to
at
get
work.
a princess. I act like I had some sense, didn't I, princess? I
Yeah,
act like
you
I
was
had
the
some
most
sense.
calm today.
Thank you.
Yvette. Yeah, Yvette. Yeah, it's time for some milk and cookies, something, or some
One drink
eggplant,
minimum.
whatever you got to give me.
Yeah, it's a one drink minimum for Cutiee,
From
Deb, and Nola because they all been
yeah,
drinking tonight and acting up.
they've been drinking. They've been
What
drinking.
Did
other
you
what
put me on
Tuesday
blast,
night is
little
different?
lady?
Okay.
Did you put me on blast, little lady?
Yeah, you already
Well, you
told us
was
you
doing
had a
shots
glass of
on camera, so
Just
I
before the
didn't have to do
ball.
and
nothing.
Nola done said the Deb done made them damn
Mimosas.
mimosas, the super
That's
drunk mimosas.
them. She trying to link me in with them two.
No,
Y'all
you got
can't do it.
tequila.
No, I'm
You
just
got
joking.
tequila.
Ranting. Go ahead. Go in on me. Go ahead. It's okay.
No.
I love you. It's okay.
I'm going in on all of you because you cut up real bad tonight.
That's right. Get a
Okay.
princess.
I didn't cut up real bad. I did
But I'm not
Don't
gonna
lie
put
on me.
y'all in retrograde. I'm not gonna put you on punishment.
I
I'm
hate
just
when
gonna put
mother.
you
I
off the
hate when mother
platform
puts. I hate
for
when mother
tonight
put us
so I
on
could
timeout.
go do
I
my
get put off
thing.
last.
Mother puts us on timeout, and it's all y'all fault. Deb,
No, it's y'all fault.
no,
I
it's
was the
not
good
me.
Are
child
you
tonight,
seeing
and
Stop
I'm
putting
as
normally the
friends?
y'all
bad
with her
child.
all the whole time.
Y'all
It's
see?
I'm
y'all
normally the problem
bad
child, and I
influences.
was good tonight. That's all I
I was
know.
good too.
I'm the cousin who turned
Look,
the
and
group, and I
ranting
ain't even
is
do
the
nothing.
baby.
I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah,
She
ranting
showed
is
off
the
too.
baby
She
of the
she
group.
talked with no
So
breath.
look,
I love my little baby. I love my little baby, but I'm just mad that she put me on blast with the other two that been drunk. That's okay. I'm drunk too.
next week, well, tonight they go on the Nola's channel. So let's get up off here to go there. Go follow all these great content creators.
Oh,
California
God.
Cutiee, Ranting with Ricardo, Nola Reeves, Prosperity Thick Girl, So Debonair. We got Chef Don in the building. We done had a lot of content creators in here. I hope I look at so many
Man.
of y'all asses. Ray all day. Look, Uniboo just need a whole dragon channel if she had
No,
one.
for real. You need boo. You better get on.
All y'all, if I miss somebody, you know I love you. Go to Shady and Mace's channel. Let's get into it. We will be over on Let's Get Into It next week. The link is already in the chat for their channel. That is where we're rotating to next week. Go subscribe, okay? We'll be doing the Crown Jewels panel over there. We had two polls today. The first poll was, do you poop or fart around your mate? Okay.
Yes.
And the majority of the people said
Yes.
they do. 57% said they do.
They have
21% said hell no, and the other 21% said only in emergencies. And let's
Don't nobody want to
20%
look
is
like
20
Sharice.
and under.
Don't
The
nobody want to look
20%
like
is
Sharice.
actually the 20% is 30 and under, and the smaller percentage of that is 21 and under. Like, look, you're gonna do all that shit in front of your folks. Period. It's just this. It's gonna
when
happen.
Sharice says she's full of shit,
Yeah,
and
Exactly.
she
you
is.
don't do that.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're gonna look like a
Okay.
big
Thank you, Megan. See, I be
wrestler.
missing these things. They don't show this stuff on the stream yard.
Anybody that look at wrestling, she look like one of the Dudley
Y'all
boys.
is not modern and shit tonight.
That's
But
so
look,
mean.
on the other
She look like
side,
one of the
we
Dudley
have
boys.
That's an insult to the Dudleys. Don't do that.
look, listen, Linda.
I knew she was gonna say that.
We have one more poll. Is panties or no panties?
Panties.
70% of y'all wear panties. So
In your house,
my
you don't
crowd
have
is
to wear what
always
you.
like me.
70% of us is wet, got that wop, and the other people they dry as fuck, and that's why they can't wear
Ooh.
panties. Because if you are got that wet,
You can't be
you
over
gotta wear
here
panties.
insulting the charcuterie
Right.
boys, okay?
No, I'm not. No, if you take it as an insult, look,
You can walk. You can now. You
there
don't
is
have to wear
nothing I
panties in
can
the
do
house. You can
about
wash
your wop
yourself when you're
being
in
out
the
loud.
house. You don't.
In the
When you
house is
go out.
different. We're talking about out there going to the club
That's
and
why I
you
said out
dress
the
like a
house.
slut
You
for
have
the
to put
night,
on something.
okay?
I went to the club a million and one times. I hung out at the clubs. That's why when I get my channel up and everything, bro, I wore panties. Period. Because
Omar, did nobody need to know that?
my wetness will go through everything. So why would I not wear panties and a penny liner?
Mm-hmm.
Like for real.
You
Even
sound like
with
you
my
not need a
thong,
pad.
got thong penny liners. Like, so there's no reason why women should wear no panties. They have penny
Somebody might
thong
have
liners.
urinary
So
tract
shut up.
problems.
Get out of my face. I'm too wet for that. Sorry.
I was I'm
Too
gonna
wet
be
for that.
honest.
You know what?
Too
Okay,
wet
we
for that.
finna go. We
Too
finna
wet
go.
for that. Good night. Good night. Love
We
you.
are having an after dark here
Good
at
night.
the Palace tomorrow. You
I hope
must
y'all take
be.
showers at the end of the night. Good Lord.
You must be a
Yeah, no,
$4.99 member
Gotta
to
be a
get
$4.99 member for my sis. Please.
to get into the
Princess.
Queendom nights. Okay. Ooh, child.
I'm just saying, y'all.
This shit here. I don't
And
even
she's
have a
still
mask.
drinking.
Yes, it's my birthday drink.
It's early for her.
One
It's,
up. It's only
Cafe
on
Azul.
sis. Tell them what time it is in California.
it's 10 o'clock.
Come on.
I want one of those.
Oh, I have two. I have two. Because I wanted to ring.
You done opened it already.
But maybe because I'm doing
No,
it too
it's supposed to.
Oh.
It doesn't. No, it's supposed to ring even after you.
No, it rings.
It was ringing for her last week. But
Yeah, it was ringing last week.
My other bottle rings. This is the new bottle. I think because the it has drink in it, it's not dinging. My one with no drink in it, bing, 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 bing. Every time I touch it.
I want one of those.
I think it's the drink that's in it that's not making
Is
it.
that
ding.
on your Christmas list?
No, that is not on my Christmas list because y'all not about to be sending me alcohol through the mail. Now, if you want to send me the money so I can go buy it, then
I didn't say that. I was just asking the question. Just asking the question.
Oh yes, my Christmas list will be going live on Thursday.
I like it.
I gotta make one. I still got my same Amazon list. You can always buy me something from
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Yes, you can. Yes, you
That's
can.
my sister. And I'm so mad she didn't bring out one Monopoly.
I'm not gonna be bothered with you.
Out here.
Don tells you.
I got some stuff. I got some stuff that belongs to you. That's
I thought I didn't need to know that either.
I go naked in the house.
Yes, in the house.
Sister, why I just realized that you took your wig off? Okay.
I just realized that
you took that off 3 minutes ago.
I looked at my screen. I was like, wait, she better. Okay.
Lipstick is next.
Let's go live. Mm-hmm. Where are we going? Live to NOLA?
NOLA.
Okay.
It's supposed to be going to
NOLA. So go ahead, sis. Go on, take us out.
All right. I'm gonna drop down off here.
Yeah, but you know what? It was a lot.
Y'all know I just like to make a point, and I was the least problematic, so I was gonna make sure I was the last one up here. Okay, love y'all.
Love you
have
too,
a good night.
I love you.
I wanted to do another wish list, but we had so many problems last year with the Amazon with wish list. I gotta see if I still got the list of who had you when people was trying to send stuff, couldn't get it through. And if I do it again, I'm gonna have to use a different method. But since a couple of people didn't get their stuff, it was problematic, and I don't want that to happen.
Well, you know what? If you can figure out the problematic people, get them right, and then
it wasn't them. It was they.
I know.
Kept
I didn't say it was them.
It was.
I'm not saying it was them. I'm just saying whatever problematic that you had that you can see, do that.
The glitch was with Amazon. Like they couldn't get it to send to their wish list. They couldn't get it to send to their addresses and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yvette upgraded her membership. Come on,
membership.
You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the house of the princess. Well, these people want to talk nasty. Look at y'all. Y'all nasty. Yeah, they weren't public. It was a bunch of problems. And then they were saying they was public and still wouldn't get them. So I don't want to do with that. It was only a couple of people that was doing it anyway.
Sis, I love your lips, but you never have to outline them.
Not looking like this.
Yeah, you don't need to do never ever.
I look like homie the clown.
I'm looking at my TV because my screen on my phone is little, and these is 50-year-old eyes. So I'm looking at you like, my sister don't even. Wait, that's how my sister even look right there.
I can't wait to take this off. Okay,
Man, I know you can.
Because
I
folks
want you
gonna
to take
sit
it
up
off
here
first.
that don't like me. They're gonna make screenshots of this shit.
Fuck them. Fuck y'all. Fuck you and y'all and whatever. Hey, long as y'all come back to this channel to know where it came from, I don't care. Do you handle your little dumb scandal?
So if I have time in between the stuff that I'm doing around the house tomorrow, I might do it live during the day. But come on down to the house tomorrow night.
Yes.
For the members only, Queendom Nights. The subject is booty talk. Okay, all things with the booty.
I remember when y'all talking about booty talk. I was on live like, it's booty talk. So yeah, come on back, y'all. Y'all come on back. It requires what, $4.99?
Yeah, $4.99 members.
That ain't
That's
shit.
The Duke and Duchess.
That's a burger. That's a boiga. Go
yeah,
on,
you will be
your
entertained.
$4.99. Get you a little boiga and fries in this hot ass content we about to have. Cause my sis, when I tell y'all, she got her peoples that's coming in. Like Princess is, yeah, she's sexy and she do her thing, but she got 2 other people that's about to come in and do some other sexy shit. So y'all come on in. Y'all get that $4.99 little membership. I'm telling y'all, that $4.99 for a month. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. $4.99. Come on.
And look, if y'all want to bless somebody with a membership, you can
Oh
give
yeah,
membership.
you can give somebody. You guys can give somebody
over there where the super chat is, and I'm trying it myself. Look, I'm blessing somebody. I don't get to choose who it blesses.
Oh, that's nice though. So it has, yeah, like you. It's nothing to do with you.
Oh, look, it now told me. It told me who it went to. Okay,
Oh,
come on,
nice.
Ray all day.
Ray.
Upgrade.
That's hot.
You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the House of the Princess.
Okay, thick girl got the membership.
That's dope. Especially because
it's a party on her channel tomorrow. So look, we're gonna get out of here. She said it blessed me. Yes, it did. Yeah, man, I went to thick. So if y'all want to bless some folks with some memberships, y'all go ahead and do that.
That's nice. I like that.
It'll randomly pick. So look, they're going over to Nola's house tonight, to my daughter's house.
We going.
They drunk, and so they're gonna cut up. So go on over
there. We gonna cut all the way up.
Go on over there and have a good time. I'm gonna go over there and be in the bushes until they get to cutting up. I might come out. That's how I do my kids. I sit in the bushes
because you know how they cut up.
I just sit and watch them in their elements, and I'll be like, Lord.
Since you know I'm older than you, so I know what you mean.
I don't forget.
But we thank y'all.
Keep it going here. Give to the channel. Give to all of the content creators. Yeah, give my internet been acting up tonight. Give to all the content creators on the panel. California Cutiee, Shady B, Mase Marow. Hell me, but y'all already know where I am. I thank y'all for coming in and being in here this long. I said we was not gonna be in here this damn long tonight, and we did it anyway. But it's okay. I love y'all. If nobody has told you that they love you today, know that I love you. And you have a blessed holiday if y'all don't hear from me, but you probably will. And because there's lots of content this week.
Yeah.
Watch the other content. Watch my video on Shanquella and get your facts down and some other stuff. I might do I Know You Lying this week. You never know.
Come on. No, you lying.
Something. I know I just try not to do that shit during the day. But it's a holiday. It's a holiday, but you know, whatever.
Hey, people still be lying on holidays.
And they still gotta do some hood Jeopardy and things. But I love you all. I bid you with these Mia lips
Love
adieu
y'all.
and have a great holiday.
Yes. Love
Mwah.
y'all.